Bro wants it. He ain't gonna get it. Love.
So you think? Wait till you see my
No.
prosecution.
What? I'm scared
You
now.
guys are like way more.
Oh, I played for hours yesterday. I didn't lose a
For an
single
hour.
case.
I need the rules.
Whether I
need
was
the rules.
defense or prosecutioner.
From me,
The rest of us haven't played this shit.
I know.
never
Oh,
played
I'll
this
make
shit
it
at
easy
all.
because I'm the judge first game.
Okay, that's a bar. So I would think it'd be cool if we all talking in chat. Let's be real.
I don't
Yeah,
know what I'm
100%.
doing.
Like it'd be way
I'm
cooler.
just running in here.
Guys, Mr. Beast hired Gordon Ramsay to cook for him for his date. That's kind of cool. That's
Must be
kinda
nice to be
cool.
rich.
For his
Right,
date.
that's what I'm saying. Must be nice being rich, man.
What
Wow,
do you mean?
must be
Is the
nice.
dude not married?
Fucking- Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah, he
got
did
married.
get married. Yeah.
Man, everyone's getting married, bro. Caleb City's getting married. Fucking Kyle Exum's getting married. Some Instagram influencers are getting married.
I have
Some
it.
Instagram influencers getting married. Well, yeah, probably. At
Like,
least
they're
one of
married
them.
for
Nah,
life.
motherfuckers over here getting everyone's getting married. Like, love of my life. Is he re? No way he got Gordon
No,
Ramsay
thank
to re.
I don't want the bread little birdie.
Hi, Apollo.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Good boy.
This is why
Be the
mom
first one
doesn't
next week.
fucking love you.
So
this is
stoked
definitely-
that everyone's actually on.
Right,
I was
Oh,
hoping
Genghis
it wasn't
Khan.
going to be a bust tonight.
On Genghis Khan.
I made sure to text the whole chat.
My
I
last name is
seen-
Sean.
We
I
need
probably
to-
would have joined.
I don't
if-
think. I don't know if Sunlight's playing though. To be honest.
Why not?
I-
I'll call her. Hold on.
I haven't. I would probably wouldn't have joined
Never mind.
if she hadn't pinged
I got
everyone.
this. Leave it to me.
I know you dang.
I actually probably never would have joined. Because I didn't see. I can't
think
see
I've
any
been
messages in the
interested.
server. So
Okay.
a server unless it's
Return
pinged.
destroyed then.
Well, I'll
I need
ping
to go
every time
live.
from now on.
Yeah, because I don't see any
What?
messages anywhere.
What do you say, Crumble?
I don't know. I was gonna call Sunlight.
Oh,
What am I looking for?
Babe, babe,
Guilty
babe,
as
babe, babe, babe.
yes. Guilty as sock, and I also put the code
Let me
in
put it in
chat.
you.
Okay, this might
Yeah.
take
Let me put it in you, bro.
20 minutes because my computer has to install. And if you know me, you know
No,
my-
it takes like even with no internet speed, it's gonna take you like 2 minutes.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Especially if you got big
I'm
Yeah,
cajon and
old
balls
Lassie.
and monster cocks in your room.
Let me call Sunlight. She's gonna call. She's gonna play. I don't care what she's gonna say. Give me some.
You know, they made Toothless look ugly in the fucking movie. Holy shit.
Wait, speaking of that reminds me. When the fuck are we getting another season of fuck, what was the name of that game?
Come on, you got it, man.
No, I don't. What was the name of that fucking game? It was like a battle royale with cars. Well, way
Twisted
back in the
Metal?
day.
Twisted
Yes, thank
Metal.
you. Yeah, when the fuck's the new season of that coming out, dude? That shit was so good. I forgot about
What is it called?
Twisted
Twisted
Metal?
Metal. It's a really good fucking game
Oh.
and show, but that's just fucking,
Dude, the show was so good.
it was so peak.
Yeah, what happened? Is that
I
like
don't know.
still a thing?
Speaking of
It-
a peak show, have you guys watched that new show Tires on Netflix?
Oh, bro, this
dude, Shane
Nah,
Gillis
nah.
is a beast, but it's kind of mid to be
Dude,
honest.
I don't know, dude. I fucking love that fucking show.
wait. Motherfucker, season 2 is out. Wait, no,
She
it
said she'll
premieres
be on in 1
July
second.
31st.
yeah, that's what we
So let
thought.
me get it.
Oh, then I'm taking the bailiff spot. Fuck that.
I could defend.
Hold on.
I'm joking. I want to be a witness. I forgot. I'm gonna lie to people.
Don't make me mad, boy. I'll beat you with the baton.
I'll go over the roles and what they're expected
All
of.
right. Speedy. Season 2 premieres July 31st this year.
Ooh, let's fucking go.
Yeah.
And what is it, August? I think we get the next season of Rings of Power.
Anybody know who Alien Isolate? Actually, no. Fuck that shit. Has anybody seen the fucking reveal trailer for Black Ops 7?
Call of Duty is
Mm-mm.
garbage, bro. Like actually
That
fucking
shit
dog
needs to.
shit.
They just dropped Black Ops 6. Why are we getting Black Ops? We supposed to get Modern Warfare 4. What the fuck happened?
How about this? We get Ghost 2.
Stop, dude. That game is shit, bro. We're never getting that, bro. No one's touching that game
That
ever
game
again,
was
bro.
not shit.
That game
Ghost
was
was
shit.
so good.
That Ghost was so good.
Ghost, the first Ghost was good.
Like,
What do you mean the first Ghost?
No,
It's like a real ghost.
He's the only. It's the only Ghost game, bro. What are you talking about?
Poltergeist.
We're not talking about that.
Fucking
we all
troll.
we all need to play Phasmophobia one night.
You don't want to play Phasmophobia with me.
Why? Because I can't see you.
No, because you know, I'm already max level.
Yeah, what he does is he looks into the game files and goes, "Yeah, it's this."
No, hell no.
Yeah, that's what he does. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
That doesn't even work, bro. What are you talking about?
I mean, it does, but
No, it does not.
it does. You can currently look at what the game files are running, and you'd be able to tell which Ghost it is.
Oh, wait, what? That's the thing?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I might start using that. Thank you. I just didn't know that existed.
Banned.
I didn't know that existed, bro.
That's why when GTA 6 comes out, they're not releasing it on PC until after a year.
I don't care about that shit.
You don't care about GTA 6? Shut the fuck up. Everybody
I
cares
don't care about it
GTA
releasing on
6.
PC. Fuck, nigga. Piping your butt while you sleep, bro. Swear to God, sleep with your blankets on. Fool.
I'm gonna sleep butt ass naked now.
All right, bro. Never mind, bro.
He says he
Never mind,
wants
bro.
it, and he's gonna get it.
Never mind, bro.
All right, I'm genuinely. All right,
Genuinely.
where the I'm confused where the fuck everyone is.
I don't know.
Someone
We're
just
waiting on
joined.
One crumble. We're waiting on. No one just joined. What are you talking about?
Yeah, over on the right.
Oh, someone did just join. Oh, one crumble. Is that crumble or is that sunlight? Sunlight. I don't know.
Not Discord. The match. It's
Sorry.
got to be Crumble.
I'm a
Right?
cookie.
Someone
Crumble, you
joined. I
there?
don't know who the fuck it is.
Rumble.
Bidip, babe. Bidip, babe. Bidip, babe.
What's up, Apollo?
Do that to me.
Please hold.
Do that to me.
Do that
No.
to me. Damn. Do
What
that
are we
to
holding
me.
for?
And do that to me.
Hamburger, cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper, hamburger, cheeseburger.
Oh my god. Eh? You know how to vibrate it just right, huh?
No, bro. Never mind, bro. Nah. Yeah, I know how to find that button, that special button, you know. Guys, I'm so literally. Oh shit! You know, I realize this person can fucking hear me, bro. I don't know who it is, but they can hear me. Am I the only witness? I swear, there's a lot. Like, there's multiple witnesses allowed to be. I think.
Put him on defense.
Yeah, right.
He got caught with a bag of crack.
Damn.
As long as this is better than fucking Repo.
It is.
So I played Repo for a couple days, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, I mean, I played it for a few times. It's butt cheeks. I don't like. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it. It's boring.
Lethal Company was good at first too, and then it just, you know.
The mods are pretty good on it.
Oh yeah. The mods on Repo aren't too bad. Dude, I heard Josh likes to play Taboo Simulator.
Damn.
What are you damning? Rob
You're not wrong.
Rob Van Dam?
Bandana. Antenna.
If we could get one more person, that'll be perfect.
If we can get one more person, I would nut right now. I will bust a fat one right fucking now.
Pixar
She
didn't
said
happen.
Sunlight's joining.
What'd you say?
Sunlight is
She
gonna
said
have
Sunlight's
that.
joining.
Who said that?
Your mom.
Trouble.
I'm so fucking funny, bro. I'm sorry.
Banned. Get him out of here.
Wait, who said that though?
Crumble.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
What? I didn't. I know she said she was gonna call her, but
Okay, so Sunlight is gonna grab some food really quick, and she'll be on.
fucking
We gonna-
select
we gonna
the
So
run
fa-
we're waiting. So we're
select-
basically
no,
waiting.
No, I'm not waiting that whole time.
No, you don't have to.
I'm going to.
She said like we definitely have enough people to go without her for like the first evers.
So jurors are the least needed.
Yeah, we need a journalist.
No thanks.
So it goes judge,
Okay,
prosecutor,
well, that-
defense, witness, journalist, bailiff, then jurors.
What's
So
the
basically, you'll be
name?
doing nothing the entire time.
So I'll go over.
Journalist gets a draw.
Dude, journalist gets to draw and make breaking news stories. And it pops up on everyone's screen mid fucking trial. It's great. They can sway trials with
Go back,
they
no,
can
no, no.
yeah.
Go back. Go back. I was joking. Please go back. Please go back. I was
Nope,
joking.
keep it
Everybody,
set.
ready up.
All right, ready up, guys.
Go back.
No. I even said that Crumble would be such a good
Live
witness.
down Monster Cock if you don't switch right fucking now.
My bad.
Ready up.
Move your- What's that thing they always say?
All right.
Move your feet, lose your seat.
Exactly.
Ah.
Okay,
What?
so so the
I
In
gotta turn
defeat,
people
I
up.
get to
Hold
beat
on.
my meat.
I
How
gotta
about
turn
that?
people up. Hold
Huh?
on.
How about that? How about fucking that? Huh? In defeat, I get to beat my meat.
Oh, Juice Man,
Sorry.
mute in Discord.
Shut up,
We're gonna
demon.
straight
Mute in
to-
Discord, bitch.
Okay.
Damn. Talk to me.
Who the fuck you talking to, bitch?
Sorry, my fault.
Where you at?
You're right.
Oh, you're
My
over
bad.
there.
No, I'm nowhere, bro. I'm nowhere. I'll get to type
so
shit.
as
I'm
the
not gonna-
prosecutor, I am making the
I can't, I
defendant's
can hear you.
name and
I
I'm
can hear
making what they're accused of.
Cool.
Okay, so I got a notepad. Who you throwing shit at me? Stop, bitch. You too, motherfucker. You get one too.
He's
Okay.
guilty.
Damn, we just damn.
My defendant is not guilty. You leave him alone.
Wait till you see what he's charged
Man,
with.
Shut your.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What was it? Why is my name put in there?
Wait, am I the homeless guy?
Yes.
No. Hold on. No. Let me explain it here. So, as the witness,
It's cracking me up.
you like it? So, as the witness, depending on who calls you, if the prosecution calls you, you would be the homeless man. If the defense calls you, you would be the amateur detective. So, you're the witness for either one of those, depending on who calls them.
Y'all better
the-
put me under.
Okay.
Judge, can you pick up your gavel and smack the journalist?
What?
How do I? throw
Journalist is
people
right here.
off?
Smack the journalist.
Lined it up. Judge
Line it up.
Juice
Don't
Man.
do it, bro. Don't fucking
Okay,
do it.
no, hold on. I need to explain this for the judge. So, Judge, you notice how you have a chat box on the gavel, right? That allows you to either select the red one or the blue one. The red one would be prosecution, which gives the prosecution time to present their case, evidence, and allows them their talking in order. And then same thing on defense's side. So defense, you have 5 possible pieces of evidence out of those 10 cards that you can utilize during your turns to try and prove the innocence. So typically and then you're also going to have, Judge, you'll have the eye on the gavel when you use the scroll wheel. That's so if we call a witness, you can pull the witness up depending on which side. So prosecution is typically going to start to build the case.
LeBron.
Everyone has a
Kobe,
notepad.
Larry Bird.
Everyone has a notepad that they can write down some information on. You might want to start making a breaking news
Already
story. You
did.
never know. All
Let
right.
me break a news story. What? How do I do that? How do I do that?
You're a journalist. There you go. All right, Judge Juice Man. I don't even hear him. You might not have your in-game set to like chat correctly. Maybe you just unmute Discord.
Turn off push to talk.
Yeah, turn off push to talk, or set the microphone correctly. One of the two, or just unmute in Discord for now.
Yeah, just unmute Discord, dude. We can hear you. Make it easy on you.
Who was that?
Paper plane.
Hey, wait, how you make a plane?
Scroll wheel once you have the paper in your hand. I see the microphone's on for our judge, but I am not hearing anything out of the judge. Just unmute in Discord,
The what?
Juice Man. Until you figure it out after.
All right.
All right.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
Honorable
Yes.
Judge
I was
Juice
talking
Man.
to myself for a while, so. All right, here we go.
The fuck
Oh,
up.
you
Order in the
suck.
court. Order in the court.
I'm sorry, sir.
All right, what do I do as judge?
Well, you're gonna
It's like
keep
just
the
as like-
order. You're gonna keep order
Oh,
and
that
pretty
I
much
did.
allow either side to, present their case or their defense against the case. You can also
Okay.
strike certain aspects if you hold tab. Those will be the evidence cards. If one of them presents that evidence might not be pertaining for relevance or whatever the objection may be, you can actually strike it from the record by just clicking on it, and
Gotcha.
then that evidence.
Okay.
But pretty
Well,
much,
we
I'm
have
the
a
prosecutioner, so
strong-
you would.
Yeah.
Yep. So you would give the you would take the gavel and hit the little
Yeah.
hit the little
Hit the
X
red
on
guy?
me. Yep.
Hit the red guy.
Yep.
All right,
Alright.
there you go.
Bruh.
No, hold on. Hit it again. Breaking news.
Oh,
Bruh.
Breaking news. Josh Toe is being
Whoa.
accused of pedophilia. Hit that
That's,
again. Hit the red one again. If you look at your gavel, you have the I, which is for witness. You want to do the
I do.
comment. Yeah. So do the talking bubble.
so hit it again.
No, scroll wheel, and then once you're on to that one,
Oh.
then do it.
Okay,
Stop throwing paper at me.
I did that.
Sorry.
Judge, you can also take your gavel and charge it to the max and smack these fuckers when they're disturbing the peace of the court. It's the only guy not talking. Okay. And the bait.
Right there. Right there.
I'm
See
gonna
this?
suck
See
your
this right here?
cock.
All right, just had to make sure everyone knew. I'm the judge. I got the authority. Oh. Oh. All right.
All right.
Now what do I do?
Well, I'm the prosecution, so I'm going to present my case.
All right, present your case. There's
But you have to-
pedophilia.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
not good.
I know,
That
but you
is
have
not
to
good.
give me
I
the
don't like
talking
that.
point. You have to give me the talking
Oh, my
point.
bad.
You gotta hush.
So do I just hit the red X
Time
now?
out.
That would be for me,
Can I talk?
correct. Breaking news. You only get 3 breaking newses.
That's fine.
Breaking
That's
news: the judge is again using power like a good boy.
Oh.
All right, so typically, right, prosecution or defense, when they're done in their speaking turn, they will click the bell in order to skip forward.
Okay.
So,
Please knock the fuck out.
Your Honor, I would like to present the case against Josh Toe for pedophilia. And my first piece of evidence was the secret meeting that Josh Toe had attended that was full of just pedophiles from the surrounding area. We also have credit card charges that prove that he was buying child porn. Not only that, Your Honor, we also
Child porn. That says coffee.
we also found the invitation card to Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Objection. Objection. Objection.
Your Honor, this is
Okay,
all
order.
irrelevant
Hold
to
on,
the
hold
case.
on. This is a lot. This is a lot that you're bringing to the table.
Yeah,
You
Your
wanna think
Honor.
about your evidence.
This evidence is very substantial to the case itself. It proves a pattern that he goes to secret meetings for pedophilia, has used credit cards to purchase child porn, and has an invitation to Jeffrey Epstein's island. And that is the case so far that I have presenting. And I do have some other more evidence, but we will let the defense take their turn.
Before the defense speaks, do we know the victim?
Yeah,
Yo,
We do.
what
We
the
do
fuck
know
is
the victim.
Oh,
Who is it?
okay.
The victim is
Yeah,
not.
who is
In
it?
the victims will never be in the courtroom. Just by the way.
Of course. Well, how could they see this guy if he's being accused of something terrible?
Who said that?
That's
Is
a
that
bar.
the defense?
All right. No, that was the judge. But all right, defense, you can now speak. It's your turn.
Well, you know, see now.
What do you got to say about all
He
that?
got nothing to say, bro. He got fucked up, bro.
So my at the time of the crime, my my client was stuck in the elevator.
Oh,
You want to point that out there?
at the park? Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Elevator
Um,
at park.
This
Gotta write
definitely
that
is
down.
not a USB full of child pornography. Just gonna put that out there.
Your Honor, this is not just one instance that we're here, so I do not believe that this specific instance that they're talking about pertains to the case of him being stuck in the elevator. This is a reoccurrence.
Okay, and these are brand new shoelaces. Now let me explain something. My client didn't have shoelaces in his shoes at the time, so it would be nearly impossible. It'd be nearly impossible for him to chase down a kid. The shoelaces weren't in his shoes; they would have came off. You know, it wouldn't have been possible.
Your Honor, he did
At-
not
at
have to
the park.
chase. Specifically, when he went to Jeffrey Epstein's island, they were brought to him, so there was no chasing needed.
He had the invitation card,
Correct.
so he was invited.
See now this worn out duct tape right here. Yeah, my client was tied up in the elevator while he was stuck with no shoelaces. Just saying.
He was stuck, or
Yep.
was
Yep, somebody tried to rape him. You know, he's been set up.
by the child.
Yep, child set him up because he gave him expired ketchup.
Breaking news.
Uh,
Josh is cooked. This lawyer is ass.
This guy said he had no shoelaces in his fucking.
I rest my
Uh,
case.
Your
all
Honor,
right.
I would also like
Yeah.
to present some more evidence by calling my first
Oh.
witness.
Well, let me. Floor
for it.
is now yours.
And can you please bring up my first witness here?
Yeah. How do I?
Yeah. So
Please don't save me. Please
Oh.
don't save me. Please.
The only
my
fucking
my
witness you took
my
my
first
spot.
witness is the homeless man that witnessed the first aspect of pedophilia that Josh Toe was involved in.
Okay.
You put up the
Sam.
eye and put up the eye, and then there you go. All right. Hello, Mr. Homeless Man. I'm just here to ask you a couple of questions about the event in question.
Am I gonna get, am I gonna get money for this?
No.
No, they're not paying you.
The
You
court
should
does.
definitely
The court does a
I'm not gonna
lot.
be able to get a dime bag after this.
The
one?
the court does a lot.
I'll
$6.
tell you what,
Your Honor,
I got a couple dime bags in my
Yeah.
mailbox.
the court seems to be unruly. I'm trying to
Yeah,
ask my witness
um,
questions. So
No, I see
I
that.
will inform the witness that the witness is eligible to $6 for a half a day and $8 for a full day.
I mean,
You can talk to the court after about this, but today we're here about Josh Toe.
I'm getting
and-
older for that.
I would like to ask you a couple of questions today. My first question being, have you ever seen the defendant before this event?
You want me to?
Yes. Please be very honest.
Yep.
Tell us
Just
the
remember,
truth.
you are under oath.
Yeah. No one needs to die here.
What?
I ain't never seen that man a day in my life.
All right. So I would just
Oh,
like to remind
Ever?
that.
You've
No, hold
never
on.
seen them?
No, hold on. Stop.
I
I
just
would-
want to make sure you've
No,
never
s-
seen this man.
Hold on. Stop.
I said ever if we're getting technical.
So
It's okay, Josh. I got
when the prosecution calls a witness, you are a witness to help the prosecution. When the defense calls a witness, you are to help the defense. So you can't inadvertently, purposely destroy the prosecution's.
You know what? He
Case.
looks like my uncle.
Bro,
Would you
what?
look at that? He looks like a relative.
Do
You
you
know
know
what?
this
It's
person,
coming
Josh?
back to me.
You fucking lied to me.
It's-
You give me all
it's
that
coming back
fucking
to me.
information. You piece of shit.
Okay. I'm listening.
My first case.
Looks
Coming
like a
back to
relative?
me. Yeah, I think I do know him. What'd he do
Huh.
again?
Well, you had reported that you had physically seen this individual in acts of pedophilia. Can you speak on this?
Oh, yeah, it was the girl behind the dumpster.
Behind the dumpster.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck was she behind the dumpster?
And what was he doing behind a dumpster?
You know,
We don't know.
fornication.
Did this fornication seem consensual?
Negative, sir.
So not only, Your Honor, was it not consensual, but it was of
You're
a
fucking
minor.
A
Feels so-
minor.
A minor. Your Honor, I have no more further questions for our witness. If the prosecution would like
Okay.
to cross-examine.
Yeah, would you like to do that? Defense. Demon, would you like to
Please don't pull any bullshit out your ass, bro.
would you like
Nah,
to
you know,
cross?
I presented my evidence. Who's stuck
So
in the elevator,
You're good.
tied up, no shoelaces, dude. I mean, what else you want to tell you?
Okay.
He didn't have
So,
shoelaces.
if I
'cause he
wanted to
tied
make
her up
my
with
decision-
shoelaces.
I could be on the green thing, and I could either put jail or broken handcuffs, meaning he's probably free.
Whoever side that you do it on. So if you do it on the prosecution or they go to jail, if you do it on defense, they're free to go. But I am not done with my case, Your Honor. I'd like to give my closing argument.
I would like to hear the closing argument. Let me.
I wouldn't
You don't
shit.
even want to
switch
bring up
to-
a witness, homie?
Apparently he doesn't.
He's
We're
good
all
to
set
go.
with the witness as well, if you'd like to return them.
You're.
Oh, yeah,
fucked,
do I just
dude.
have to
You're
hit him, or-
absolutely fucked.
Damn, that's not how you put them back.
Mm-hmm.
Abuse. Abuse.
All right, Your
My bad.
Honor. And
Yeah.
I have two last pieces of evidence that will solidify this as well. During a gathering of police officers, they all found that the defendant was taking an eternity in the loo. When they opened the loo, they happened to find 3 minors.
What?
3 minors.
3 minors. 3 minors. Now, they were not able to specifically at that date in time prove that any nefarious acts were happening, but this is going to show a pattern that the defendant had been presenting. Now, not only have we gone over the fact that the secret meetings of this pedophilia act, the credit card charges for child pornography on the dark web, the invitation to Jeffrey Epstein's island, and
Oh, yeah.
then the
Can't forget
gathering
that
of
one.
police officers finding him taking a long time in the
You're
loo
fucked,
with these
dude.
minors.
It's later. You still owe me 10 grand after this.
I would like to rest my case
I want
there.
my money.
What the fuck
Well,
is going on, bro?
Although he said he was done, I am gonna give the defense one more shot.
For their closing
Anything to
statement.
convince me to save the guy.
Oh shit.
Alright, well, actually, never mind. I think I've heard enough.
What the fuck just happened?
Well, that was
What
interesting.
the fuck just happened?
Pick your spots, people.
Yeah, but
Oh yeah, Juice
Um,
Man, Juice Man.
yeah.
Prosecutor
Okay, I'm
defense,
going.
brother.
I think
Actually,
Actually, I'm not going against that motherfucker. Actually, I am. Fuck it.
He says, I'm not going against this motherfucker.
I heard that. I heard him go. I'm like,
I could go.
I'll be the
some
judge.
BS on the guy.
Alright,
I swear to
guys.
God. Let me see something
me
crazily
ready up.
dumb. I'm cooked.
I gotta.
I'm judge, so you're good. I will
Okay,
make
thank
sure that
God.
things
Holy
run
fuck, dude.
appropriately.
Holy fuck, dude. Pedophilia is crazy.
Yeah, you like that?
again,
Fucking came out
No,
swinging.
I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Bro said
Yeah.
he didn't have any shoelaces in his shoes, so it's impossible for him to run after the minor. Like, what?
You can't run
What?
barefooted, dude.
It wasn't adding up.
Yes, you can.
All rise for the
Mr.
Honorable
Soft.
Speedy S60R.
Defendants.
Y'all may be seated.
Fuck.
Order in the court. Today we are here to hear the case on... Well, just waiting for the prosecutioner.
Why is he muted? Oh,
He's just not talking, more than likely. But yes, he's
Oh, I
also
gotta. I'm
making
figuring
his
out
case.
accused of.
Yeah, you make the name of the defendant, and you get to choose their charges.
Okay.
You can also upload pictures for the face of the defendant.
What the fuck was that?
Which, honestly, they're probably going to take it out because all the fucking 12-year-olds are just putting, like, hentai porn
Wait, the face of the what? How'd I do that?
of the defendant. You don't get to as the defender. Only the prosecutioner gets to pick the fucking mugshot.
Fucking hell.
So they can really...
crazy.
Yeah.
Below the surface, builds without purpose. Oh, shit. You're gonna have to hear me.
good.
Don't. Yeah, I'm eating your ass later. I swear. You're.
Ooh, double whammy.
or hawk tour. You sound fat as shit. Stop laughing like that. Damn. Okay, you're right. What the fuck he's laughing for?
I don't know
Shit.
what to accuse the guy of.
Definitely selling
I-
crack. The miners.
A minor.
Hey,
I gotta pick some. We'll go hit.
Damn,
And,
LeBron, who the fuck do that? Yo.
me.
All right, today we are here to hear the case about Fred for his hit and run.
Mm.
Now, would the prosecution like to present their case?
What kind of hit and run?
Yeah, I would. I would like to present my case. First, we are we're gonna
yeah.
start off with. I'm looking at all these cards. So. Oh, we're gonna start with the broken phone. Fred here. He was trying to go to the store to get a new phone.
Yep.
He goes, hits a sweet old lady who was doing everything right, but Fred here, he bones her in the wrong already and drives away like nothing happened. I got witnesses, but it all started with the broken phone. Okay. Next thing you know, there's some leaks.
Breaking news.
Oh no.
Man hit
Look at
old
that.
lady with a car while being drunk.
What the fuck is that drawing, bro?
Not right at all. And there were some leaked DMs, some things spreading around. That wasn't right. Can I shuffle the cards that I have?
No, but you don't have to play them all at the same time. You can present a piece of evidence and then pass it to the defense, however you'd like to do it. But
I'm done.
so I'm
Ringing my
interested.
bell.
I'm interested to see some of these leaked DMs. Now, what do these DMs
Oh.
specifically pertain?
These DMs say, it was actually a group chat, Your Honor. It was a group chat to the boys, was the title name.
What the fuck?
Fred, I wrote, just hit an old hag. Didn't care. Someone else's problem. End quote. That was Fred. He said that to the boys.
Okay.
He also sent a selfie, but I don't have the picture on me. And it was after he drove away.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
So
Fred.
with no evidence behind that photo, I would like to kindly decline that even exists. On the
That'd be a good
day
breaking
of
We will
the day
strike. We will
of-
strike the photo from
We could do
from the record.
okay, on the day of this accident, because this is not a hit and run. Therefore, my client it was not fully in. How to explain it? Okay, let's start with this. Right now, in the time there was a violent epidemic going out, my client was sick, terribly sick. I mean, what the fuck?
Breaking
Finish,
news.
bitch.
Leaked DMs just came in from the Fred versus old lady. Wait, what did it say? You can go back to it.
Fuck that hag.
Video game time.
My client was
How's it going?
very
Hit
sick,
old-
and the proof of that him being sick in the car, you will see
They're
that there is a
probably
used
eating.
tissue in there.
Well, yeah, but Juice
And
is not muted.
The fact
Everybody
that
else
the
is.
DMs, the photo is not being recovered.
Oh, yeah,
and
they're
I've
playing a
seen the
game.
DMs myself, and there is
Sorry.
no photo of
Oh, you're
Are
not
you
said-
not in it?
my client.
Yeah, I'm
being
already
there
in it.
after the hit and run.
If you want to join after this,
My
game,
client
you
was
can.
extremely sick, and without the knowledge of what he was doing or where he was going, I can't confirm what sickness it was. We have to go back to the doctor and get the information from him. But my client was not fully capable of driving.
So the defense is saying that the client was not able
He
to
wasn't there.
drive during that
He's
day.
not in the
and
driver's
was
seat.
Not
He
even
was not in the
there.
driver's seat.
Was not in the driver's
Oh.
seat. Okay.
He's not in the driver's seat.
Okay. Well, I would like to rebuttal that.
Prosecution?
Yeah, well, you say Fred wasn't there. And you may deny group chat allegations, but Fred,
Wait, correction.
he
I said he
posted.
was in a.
He
passenger.
was on an Instagram live with internet comments saying how bad Fred was and that he should have went back to the old lady. But he didn't. And you know, there was something we found. And I have reason to believe this may be why we don't have a photo that he provided in the group chat. An unknown SIM card. Reason to believe it was from the phone, started with the phone.
Wait.
We believe he faked the broken phone to go to the store to hit the lady and not help her at the end.
I have a rebuttal.
And now he's got a full bank of money, a bank account full of money.
Breaking news.
What's going on?
Real video evidence from the hit and run.
Ooh,
I have
how about
a
them
rebuttal for that.
apples?
I have a response for that. Okay.
Defense?
I would like to say and correct you that I did not say my client was not there. I said my client was not in the driver's seat. SIM card has nothing to do with the fact that the photo was not found in the group chat. If it was sent in the group chat, the SIM card would not have removed it from the group chat. As well as going to whatever stores you said that you was going to.
Bullshit.
To hit a woman and now have money in their account. To now have money in his account. What does any of that have to do with anything?
I would also
lady have to
like
do
to strike the bank account full of money and the unknown SIM card from the record. I do not see the relevance, and the defense has proven such.
I will also like to
Alright.
say that whatchamacallit? Damn, Al. I would also like to say that in the live stream you'll see that my client is in the passenger seat. Indeed, from where you see in the video, he's on the left side of the car, not on the right side, from where the view is, because facing the car from like the front to the back.
Well, let me see
Left
if
side.
that is the case. Let me take a peek at this video here. Defense, since you are the one that... so any of these scenarios where you're debating about a piece of evidence and what it might actually pertain, I will just do a coin flip to see what the judge actually sees, so I'm not actually doing anything. So, as the defense, heads or tails?
Tails.
Actually, in this video, I can't specifically see which side of the car your defendant's sitting on.
Okay. Well, I would like to hear what else the prosecutor has to say. So,
Do you have no other evidence to submit, or witnesses to call?
I want to I want to see what the prosecutor has to say, but I will have a witness to call after he's done.
Oh, there's a wit. So it's not my
Prosecution?
closing statement. We're not done.
Nope.
Oh well, okay.
If that's all the prosecution has to present for evidence to prove that without a reasonable doubt that Fred is guilty of the hit and run.
Well, I have no more cards to play.
You have a witness.
I
Your
do
witness is
have
a movie
witness. How do
producer.
I do.
You can request your witness.
I do. How do I request?
So
Let's do
you can
witness.
click on your evidence folder and then actually click the witness.
Oh, I see.
And then it requests it for me, but I will
That I-
put the witness
that I-
up. The prosecution, the witness is yours.
All right, Miss Movie Star.
I can't access.
Apparently, you were there at the event of the hit and run in your. What kind of car were you driving again? Because you're a movie star.
Mercedes? No, it's
The Mercedes.
No, it was a
And-
1970s Dodge Charger. Thanks.
Oh, it's a Charger. And you witnessed Fred T-bone, sweet little old lady.
I did. I can't
And-
access my notes. Like
Did
I
he,
wrote
uh,
all those notes and I can't even access them.
Did he stop?
Because when you're on the stand,
At
you're
all?
not supposed to be able to. That's why.
Ah, okay. Well, shit. Based on the, you can't. Okay. I was filming a movie.
Oh.
At the
Okay.
time, there was a lot of. It's an action movie. So there was a lot of action going on. At first, I thought it was a stunt, due to the evidence I seen. The old lady was very distraught. It happened so quickly that I couldn't get a good eye on what had taken
On the
place.
driver? Oh,
On the driver. I just seen the lady distressed. I don't know, is she dead?
wow. And
Did
did
she-
the vehicle just drive away?
Yes.
Oh.
I was there for the police and the ambulance. There was no driver at the time.
Interesting.
Uh,
By the way, so like if you have your bell there, when you're done questioning or anything like that, you can just let me know that you have no further questions for the witness, and you can hit that bell.
I have no further questions for the witness.
Would the defense like to cross-examine the witness?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
You cross-examine the witness, so it's the prosecution's witness, but you can ask the witness questions that might, whatever you're trying to formulate, could
Sway the
potentially,
judge.
Okay,
yeah,
so
or
basically
belittle the credit of. I mean, you know, you
Okay,
want to win
yeah,
your
okay.
case.
So, got it. So you say when he asked you, about what you're doing during the scene of the crime, you said that you're filming a movie and you couldn't see exactly who was in the driver. Does that mean that you were not able to identify my witness in the driver's seat at the scene of the crime?
Yes.
All right, that's all the questions I have. I would like to call up my witness, though.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, the defense's witness is on there, and he is an expert. What defense? What is he an expert of?
They're an expert. That's a good question. Hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm
True
brain
crime.
farting. Yeah,
On
true crime. There we go. Can we
hit
go?
and
Can we go with that?
runs.
Okay.
Yeah, on true crime.
An
Yeah,
expert in
mine's
true
expert
crime.
They
Okay.
were at the scene of the crime. Coincidentally, they were right across the street, actually, getting coffee.
You are testifying for the witness defense. I would just like to remind you that you are to ask questions of the witness, and the witness will answer the questions as presented. You are not to testify for the witness.
I would like to bring up the argument in the DMs.
You
Whoa.
were not asked a question,
Okay.
but I do
He's an
find that
interesting
interesting.
expert. Expert of everything.
I do find that interesting that that you were given evidence to the trial. Can I ask you who gave you this evidence and how did you come across it?
I can't throw a paper ball. I was gonna be like, it was him.
Me?
But it's not him. But it's him.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a damn minute.
Hold on, that's not true. That's not true. I can I've never met this expert. Feel like I
So
would know
much.
them.
Okay,
Know them at
ask
all.
me questions.
All right.
Pussy.
Well, during the events of the crime, were you able to identify who's in the driver's seat at the time? Were you able to see?
I have.
But you
And
have?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All
Your
right.
Honor.
May I ask you if you confirm if it was my client or not?
It was him.
The gas, bro. The gas.
All right. Well,
I unfortunately will have to strike the witness from the record. It seems as if the witness is hostile and had been given previous evidence to the trial before, which means that there is
I did
evidence
not
of
provide
witness tampering, whether it is from the
Objection!
defense, whether it is from the defense
Why
or
are you reacting
or
like that,
the-
Juice?
or the prosecutor. The witness has proven to not be reliable in
I'm fired.
credibility.
Oh,
Oh my days.
I didn't even get to ask a question.
There's nothing. The court does not recognize the witness.
It's a bad witness, bad
The-
defense,
Boo.
bad Fred.
I
Oh.
object.
Get out of here.
I'm over here wondering who the fuck gave me evidence because I didn't say shit about DMs.
All right, so
It was him.
You're not my dad.
Set homie free.
Bro, stop.
Does-
You're not helping.
would the prosecution like to give their closing statement?
I would like to. Looking at everything that's happened today
You have a cigar
and in this courtroom, Fred, he's a social guy. He likes to show off his life, as we could tell with the leaked DMs, the internet comments. The hit and run not only was on video footage, but I believe his posts, group chat messages prove Fred is a bad driver. And not only did he leave somebody, he left an old lady. And that's just not right. That's all
Your
I
Honor,
gotta say.
Your Honor, I would like to remind you that
Defense, I would like to
This-
hear your closing statement if you are ready and have no other evidence to present.
Your Honor, I would like to remind you that his witness was not able to identify my client in the driver's seat at the time. So I don't know how he's so sure that my client was in the driver's seat if he was not at the scene of the crime itself. And I'd like to also point out that how was he able to get leaked DMs if my client didn't provide anything and none of his mates did either?
Subpoenaed for his phone.
Mother.
Interesting.
See you later, Fred.
also, I think
Now-
I'd also like to.
I guess
point out-
prosecution. Hold on, defense. I guess prosecution.
done.
I would like to ask you a question. Now, did you have these leaked DMs prior to the warrant for the phone?
Subpoenaed.
We
Your Honor,
Yeah.
there was never a warrant for it.
You did have it before. So
We-
unfortunately,
we did,
I will
um,
have to strike the leaked DMs from evidence because they are acquired before the subpoena, which means that they were illegally obtained.
Idiot, you blew it.
Oh my fucking god, I'm good at this. Yo.
Alright, well, I don't want to be prosecuted anymore. Fred can walk away a free man, but who's gonna take care of that old lady? Huh? What about the old lady?
Order in the
What are
court.
bills?
It is the defense's closing.
Oh, yeah, my
Wait, I was
client is not guilty of this hit and
Yay,
run. He was
free.
not in the
Defense
driver's
is black.
seat and was not aware of who was hit or what had happened due to his condition, his sickness. They were on the way to the hospital at the time.
All right. Well, I have come to a ruling. I will explain why the ruling has happened. And then I will give the ruling. Based on the evidence of the internet comments and the broken phone, I find that to be a lackluster amount of evidence to definitively prove that without a reasonable doubt that this individual, Fred, was the individual who had caused this hit and run, nor have I heard anything about what kind of car it was, if it was even his car, any evidence to prove the fact that it actually was Fred involved. Now, due to the interesting internet comments, it does raise concern of your actions, Mr. Fred, and I do highly advise that you maybe change the way that you involve yourself in internet relations from here on out.
Just do it.
But defense, I would like to raise concern that just because it's an epidemic and there was a used tissue as your evidence,
Piece of shit, you killed a grandma.
it doesn't seem as if there was a good prosecution that you would have been able to defend. Your witness fell apart.
Catch you on the
You need to
inside.
get them together. And for that, I'm gonna have to give him a not guilty.
I'm so fucking
Just
good.
gonna
I
go.
just want to put it
I
out
love
there.
myself.
Defense.
Yo, what up, Cajun? What up, Sunlight? The code is still the same if you guys would like to join.
If Sunlight is even here.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Sunlight went on.
Come in.
Oh, you're gonna be the
Oh my god, am I
the
defending
judge?
again?
You don't have to.
Fuck.
You could be journalist.
I'm not being journalist, bro. Fuck that.
You could
I'm gonna have to go against you.
be a juror.
Fuck you.
Juice man, take defense.
What was I the juror for?
Defense. Oh hell.
The
no.
juror also gets to vote and write and ask questions along the way. You have a drawing board. You can write stuff on.
Juice
the
man,
whole
move
time.
over.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'll be the journalist.
Sunlight, you
I
take
used to,
defense.
I used to
Oh,
way too much brain
Sunlight.
power being a defender, bro. I swear, I used
Sunlight
to way too
doesn't
much
want
brain
to
power.
play defense.
Okay, you want to witness?
I don't
Want to be
know.
witness? I'll defend if you want to be witness, Sunlight.
Yeah, yeah,
I can
sure.
hear you in Discord, Sunlight. I'm in the call. Ah, okay, Speedy. Okay, man, it's me and you.
Yeah, what's up, bro?
That's me and you, bro.
Josh, you're
I am,
fucked.
I am a
I'm
fucking
fucked.
gut-wrenching,
You're fucked.
ruthless prosecutor.
I
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows, the
Judge,
prosecutor
but-
has some
Judge.
crack charges from smoking meth and crack. in the
That's
bathroom.
perfectly
Sheets.
fine. It's because I am that dedicated to making sure that I am efficient
Oh,
on
my
the job.
days. I'm gonna bust a fat one if you do some
Ready up,
bullshit.
guys. What are you guys doing?
I'm ready
Just
up, demon. You're talking all that smack.
Sunlight.
I know you're ready up.
Sunlight and Pemble.
I'm.
No, I'm adjusting my voice stuff.
No, you're good. I was gonna say I am excited that we finally have a group. I literally played this like for so
Already.
late yesterday. I think I went to bed at like
Already.
11:30.
I saw.
I'm here.
Thank you. Great, and I gotta go against
Alright,
the scooper right here. Alright, it's violation time. It's ready to get violated.
Here's my paper.
Oh, there's the
No problem.
dog.
Stop abusing your damn power. We're not doing this shit today.
Ooh, I'm
This
up
is
here
a
on
long
my high
throw.
horse.
It
What
was
the fuck going on over here? Ugh, why your dog built like that? Shut my face.
Look, everybody, guys. It's a duck.
Who allowed this man to be bailiff?
How do I know if my thing is showing?
I don't see anything.
Hold on, I am creating
Oh, there we go.
accusations.
Oh,
Oh, there we go. Although I can't see it.
Days, can't wait.
Speedy's
Stop.
big ass head is in the way. Oh.
Burnt bean burrito.
Look at Kid Cuffy.
Bro, oh my days, dude. I'm busting it. I'm busting it in you, bro. You getting all this? You getting it all? You're
On
receiving
God?
it.
On God?
No, never mind, bro. It's not fun when you want, bro. Man, look at this motherfucker plotting, bro. Hurry up, Speedy.
Yes,
Damn.
you are.
He's coming up with a really in-depth story.
Really good one. Looting and stealing.
Oh.
Oh, actually, never mind. This is
Oh
doable.
my.
This is doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. It's doable. Oh, wait, what's that thing?
All right, Orbis, you're plaintiff. You should be telling us to all rise. You control the power here. The judge.
All rise.
Hell.
You may be seated.
Get the fuck up!
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. What's up?
Your Honor, I would like to be able to present my case against the defendant.
I suppose. Go ahead.
You have to pick your gavel up and make sure it's on the correct one. So you have the chat bubble, which is for allowing us to talk with each other. Then you also have the I, which is when we call witnesses. And then the last one will be you being able to choose the judgment. Beautiful. Alrighty, Your Honor. So today we're here to present the case against Tom Sack. He was charged with
Tom
looting
Sack?
and stealing. We also we would like to present our first piece of evidence. Now, our first piece of evidence was the items that were stolen were found from his GPS coordinates that led to nowhere, but the nowhere aspect that they led to was the cache of the items that were stolen in question. Now, Your Honor, I would also like to submit when the defendant was in county, they admitted to what they did to their cellmate when he was met in the shower and he dropped the soap.
Oh.
Now,
What the?
this piece of soap was given to his cellie.
What the fuck?
And when he was so this is going on to
Stop that
disproving
shit.
that
Damn.
his cellie, which happens to be my first witness.
Okay.
I
Repeat
would
that
like
last
to call
part.
my
bro.
witness.
I was distracted by Demon. Repeat that last part of the sentence. I'm sorry.
Okay. Bring your witness to stand.
You have to do the I one now. So the GPS led to the coordinates when he was in county. He admitted to his cellie, which is cellie is a truck driver that was arrested for methamphetamines and lot lizards. And so the truck driver had actually given
Nick.
this bar of soap as a memorabilia to say, I could have had your booty, but you told me that you're guilty. So that was the exchange for this piece of soap. The truck driver wants to get back out trucking on the road. So he took this deal with the prosecution in order to cut time and grab this piece of soap to just remind the defendant that that booty could have got getting.
Yeah, that's right. No, I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember
no.
shit from that night. I was really fucking hot. All right, excuse me, Your Honor. I was inebriated.
Are you saying you're not
Breaking news.
violable?
Picture from prison.
Oh, that's next so damn long. Oh my god.
That's
You
actually
got that long.
I'm sorry, my mouse isn't
long
fast. I'm
neck.
not the artist here.
Now, Mr. Truck Driver,
Yes, sir.
you do admit to smoking methamphetamines, and that's what led you to getting into jail, correct?
Yeah, right.
Alrighty. And you do admit that you could have had that booty.
That's right.
All right.
Ain't booty good enough booty for me.
Alright. And the defendant here, Tom Sack, what exactly did he say to you in the shower when he dropped that soap? What was he pleading to you?
Something about a sack. I didn't think he was talking about his name.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. And so yeah, Tom Sack is his full name. And now, did the defendant admit any sort of guilt to you?
I mean, he admitted lots of things to me that night, but I'm pretty sure he also swapped a couple of my things, but I'm not a hit or there. But yeah.
Interesting. Those are my questions for the witness.
I
Okay,
have.
due to your witness being
questions.
on drugs, I don't know if I want to. I don't think they're going to be. able
Objection.
to-
Objection.
No.
I object to you trying to strike my witness. My witness was not currently
Oh.
on methamphetamines when inside the county prison system, which makes him
That's
more.
not what they said. They said that they were on methamphetamines when they were.
I was inebriated on something that night. I just don't remember what.
You want to also
Exactly.
want to remind you that he cannot be reliable if he is on drugs, and if they cannot
Yeah.
confirm or deny anything that my witness has said inside the prison at all.
How do I get rid of the witness to where the witness is not being used? How do I
I'm
get rid
coming
of
for
the
that
witness
ass,
to where
Speedy.
the witness is
I'm coming
not
for that
being
ass, boy.
Oh,
I
you
want that boy.
you would take the I symbol again and hit me because it was my witness. That would pull my witness back.
used?
Well, not specifically me, but my button.
Oh,
Well, speaking of getting bullied.
My button, not me. My button.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
So,
Again. Sustained. Alright, let's take it to you over there.
Oh. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah. I'm waiting for the. Nope, you just called the witness.
Oh,
Called
my
my
bad.
witness, actually, to be specific.
Well,
I think you can take me back though.
Yeah,
like
you
you can just put
Okay.
me back. It doesn't hurt anything.
I will like to rub. Actually, I remember.
you're up, kid.
Shit, a lot
You're up.
happened. Hold on.
Er.
Oh, okay. I would like to
Please
rebuttal
come
against.
prepared.
I am
Welcome
prepared. Hold
at
on.
all.
What? Hold on. Damn. I'll let you rebuttal
You
against.
dare not come prepared this
Am I
courtroom,
with-
boy.
I'm. Oh my days. Okay.
Please,
I'll let
on
you
your
rebuttal.
time.
I would like to rebuttal against the prosecutor even accusing my client for looting and stealing. Again, other than the GPS coordinates at all, my client couldn't have been there because he had Wait, where's my? Am I not? Hey, my light's red. You gotta redo it.
Your Honor,
Uh-huh.
you gotta pass the bell over so he can present evidence.
Yeah, I
What did I do? Oh, my bad.
She said, "Uh-huh."
Nope, that's my witness.
Let's go.
Actually, keep the witness there. Keep the witness there. Just give me the talk.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Like I was saying, my
I thought I did
client
that
couldn't.
already. Sorry, my bad.
My client couldn't have been there because he ate sense of suspicion, which had him bedridden. My witness over here, which being my client's spouse, can confirm because she was taking care of him in the house at the time of whatever this crime was and when it was taking place. I would like to ask the witness, what is it that you were doing, with my client at the time of the crime?
Odd stuff.
That you
Your Honor, did you say something?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, on the night of the crime,
Time out.
The-
Who's the witness? What's their
the
like?
spouse.
The spouse
the spouse. I said that.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
To the
So-
defendant.
Go ahead.
So the
Sorry, he's behind you doing that shit first.
I don't know what it's doing.
He's behind.
Order the
Why am I
card.
getting hits?
So the
I don't
client,
like the way you look, boy.
the client was at home sick. If I'm understanding this right, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you know that? Wouldn't you know
All
that
right.
already if you were taking care of the?
I'm trying to get the cross information from what Speedy was saying with I thought that the crime occurred in jail?
No,
Question
this is looting and
What?
stealing, but this was when he was arrested. Sorry, she's just confused about what had happened. It's not necessarily
The story is confusing me.
No, you're good. I like the evidence that I presented was the GPS coordinate that led to where all of the items that were stolen in question were found from the GPS coordinates of the plaintiff. Or the defendant, and that I brought the evidence of the soap into question because that soap was given to me as
Okay,
proof of memorabilia of the whole.
I think it's his turn to talk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need-
yeah.
I was helping
I need
her
my talk stick back.
understand.
Stop
It wasn't
stunning
me trying to
You
make
guys are doing
a.
that.
Yeah, it wasn't
No,
me
Sunlight
trying to make
doesn't
a case or
understand the
anything.
story.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, Sunlight.
I got
okay,
very
okay,
confused
okay,
very
Sunlight.
fast.
Okay.
Hold on, real
As
quick.
long
I'll
as
just
we're
say real
talking
quick.
as Speedy and Sunlight, not prosecutor and.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then you're saying
Wait,
that
okay.
the night that the items were stolen, he was sick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, something suspicious.
I'm
You have to
understanding.
give the defense
Yeah, I gotta get that.
their evidence.
Yeah, stop stunning me, demon. Stop doing that because it takes away the.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know who's doing it. Stop doing that.
It'd only be the plaintiff, or the.
But
Bailiff.
I would also like to bring up before I continue the questioning. Sorry that this GPS coordinate that he is talking about couldn't have been my client's, because at the scene of crime, in the vehicle that he is speaking of, which is not my client's, by the way, there is a phone with a unknown SIM card in it, which does not belong to my client at all. Sorry, I don't know the name of the spouse is. I'm just gonna be like, spouse. The night of the crime, what were you doing with my client that evening of the crime?
I
She rendered
was.
speechless.
That's crazy. So, the night.
I'm gonna
Yo,
need you
yo.
both here.
Okay, so I have a concussion. I cannot testify. I'm just kidding. The night of the crime, my sweet baby husband was laying in bed with extreme diarrhea and a fever. Couldn't possibly have been anywhere else. Although I do have to know. Whose SIM card was that, motherfucker? We got some fighting to do later.
That is a very good question. I would also like to ask, what is the suspicious item that he had consumed that had this extreme diarrhea and fever?
I'll say, so you know how most lettuce nowadays just has listeria and it's getting recalled all the time? Yeah, I made
yes.
him a salad because he needed a diet, and I'm pretty sure it was bad. I didn't feel all that great either, but I was able to take care of him.
Okay. I would also like to ask, that did you and your husband own a vehicle? Like, do you share one? Or do you both have your own?
We both have our own. I have my own job that I have to get to.
Okay, and both your vehicles were at the home at the time of the crime, right?
Yeah, because
Okay,
I was
that is
taking
all the
care of him,
questions.
so we were both home with the car.
That is all the questions I have for now.
I would like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Spouse, you
Mister.
say that
Yes.
well, it's definitely a dude.
I am a man.
Look
That
at
is my
this shit. Hold
husband.
on. Let me look at this shit. Hold on.
Yep. Now you say that you were at home all day. What about during the night?
Oh,
I just said
so how is this
Wait,
relevant?
no. Hold on, no.
They can't
I'm
make the
sorry. I'm
wife
sorry.
testify
I
against the
just
husband.
said.
You're
They
dead.
are-
Just
they
said
already
that.
did.
The night of the crime. My
Hey.
question was at the night of the crime.
Objection. Overruled. Overruled. Go ahead.
Bullshit.
But you said all day. Were you also there all night?
Yes.
And did you get any sleep that night?
No, I stayed up all night in my husband's favor.
The whole night. Okay.
Yes, he is doing a whole lot of that.
Alrighty. That's interesting that you say that. Okay.
Oh fuck this guy. I can't. This guy.
Hey, don't forget they can't make you testify against your spouse.
Well,
Oh.
I would just like to bring into question
Dummy.
your Fitbit
What?
that shows that you,
Oh.
Mr. Spouse, were actually not there during the night, but you were there during the day.
Oh fuck. Excuse me.
This
Okay.
Fitbit was also found in the car with the GPS coordinates from the not so suspicious SIM card. They might say that it's suspicious, Your Honor, but it's pretty frequent that these looters and rioters have you. Will
Time
go.
out. Have we received the SIM card? I would like
Yes.
to view
Yes.
the tracking. If only there was somebody who could, breaking news or,
I'm drawn. I'm drawn.
I think breaking news has been working on something for a while.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm having a
so
hard time with credibility here.
With what credibility? The GPS coordinates specifically did
Yes.
lead. I submitted that. That led to the exact location that the officers had found the items in question.
You found the Fitbit bit. Did you find the map?
No, so
Coordinates.
the GPS coordinates were given, and they did lead to the location of where the stolen items in question were. Now, we found the GPS location on the SIM card that was found in the car of the defendant, along with the electronic
So now
bracelet.
Now it's no longer an unknown SIM card. It's a SIM card for the GPS.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Proceed.
Now the electronic bracelet that we found in there, which did show that you were actually not there during a portion of the night, and it goes to also show that your heart rate at night did go into what
Elevate.
no, it did not elevate. It was definitely showing signs of rest, rather than a stressful situation where your spouse is going through these. This must have been horrifying to you, was it not?
Okay. So for the truth is, Tom, I'm so sorry.
Time out. Do we know that the witness was wearing the bracelet and not the?
That's not for the judge to ask anything like that.
I was asking you. Do they know for sure that the bracelet was on them?
That's
It's
not
an
something.
accusation.
It's an accusation, right? Right.
Yeah,
and
but-
not only that,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
you building a case for the defense to try and object towards it.
Okay.
So so pretty much you are just to allow things to go back and forth, and if either
Okay.
side objects to something, you can rule on it from there, but not to place ideas in either side's head.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, I'm sorry. I get it now.
You're
I'm
good.
dumb. I
You're
think I
doing
just need to be a
You-
lawyer next
You're
go.
doing good.
I will forever opt out of being a lawyer. So, anyways, I'm apologizing to Tom because the truth is coming. Because while I did stay home all day and part of the night, I may have left. Ouch.
Don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't hit the witness.
So, yeah, my head hurts. Because that night, I did leave my sweet husband, who was horribly ill, and went to my boyfriend's house. I'm so sorry.
I might
And I
strike
slept.
this witness due to credibility.
I would also move towards having the witness removed as well. The witness did lie on the stand, perjured themselves, and
Lied in court.
anything else from here would not be submissible. Due to that, I would like to also bring up an extremely damning piece of evidence, Your Honor. And this piece of evidence is the same mask
Okay.
that we found in the defendant's car that was used for these robberies, this looting and stealing. Same mask. Interesting. Is it not?
Same mask.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'd also
Where does
like
the
to show
mask
you...
Come into play?
This was the same mask that the looter on video was looting and stealing, the person in question, which ended up leading towards the defendant, and then the GPS location found the items. And then not only this, Your Honor, we also found, not at the location of the random GPS spot that most of the items were hidden at, we actually found on the person of the defendant this figurine, which was also stolen during those riots.
Okay. Would you say that you have okay, you've concluded. Okay. Alright. Oh. My bad, guys.
You good?
My bad again.
You'll have to take me down.
Yep.
I didn't know how to bring witnesses up when I played, so it's fine.
Breaking
Oh,
news.
finally.
Holy
I
shit, the
hit
news is
the-
finally on.
Article.
There he
That's
is!
the erase button. That's the scary mask.
It
Best
took
I
us
could
that
do.
long. Okay, so the
Well,
mask
I
has
hit
been
the
found.
delete button. Send me back.
Believe it's on the defense.
It is. It is. You have the floor. Anytime.
My mic was. I'm sorry. My mic is muted.
Oh,
on the
okay. I was
line.
gonna say no further.
Okay, I was talking the entire time. Okay, I would like to revisit what was said between when it came to the witness and the prosecutor at the time. I want to remind, for one, my client was sick, at home, bedridden. Witness has confirmed that. The only non.
Your Honor,
the only not.
Your Honor, the witness was already striked. He is speaking
Objection?
on.
Holy
Yeah,
shit, bro!
Absolutely, I object to the fact that he's even speaking of the already stricken from record
Overruled.
evidence.
Overruled. I'll allow it.
Yeah,
You,
she was objecting you.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Overruled.
anyways,
I allow it.
You
the only
legally you
non-credible part
cannot.
of
What do you
what?
I'm a
If-
judge. I can allow things.
As a judge, you cannot allow something that you have already stricken from the record,
Oh wait.
unless
the
new
witness-
evidence. Unless new
the
evidence
witness
is
struck.
right. So
Yeah,
anything that would be said
Did you
would not be able to
did
be
you not
talked
bring up
about.
new evidence?
No. I brought up evidence to attack the credibility of the witness, which then made it so the witness was stricken from the record. So anything the witness had said cannot be brought back up into the court. It would be contempt.
Yes. Sorry.
Days.
I didn't know that's what he was talking about. The witness. I zoned out. So, go ahead.
That was my objection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'll let you.
Sustained.
All right. I do still want to remind that my client was not even anywhere around any or stealing because he was at home, sick. And I
Is
also like
this your
to.
closing argument?
No, I haven't finished. I'm still talking.
I was just asking. I was asking if this was your closing argument or if you were gonna show more evidence.
This is my closing argument. There's no visual proof that my client was there at the scene of the crime, and there is no physical evidence pinning my client to this crime other than a mask and a SIM card that isn't his, a car that isn't his, and the fact that he was nowhere near at the scene of the crime at the time.
And a Fitbit.
The Fitbit that wasn't his. That was his.
You're fighting on the side of the prosecutor when you say that, Judge.
Oh, I didn't strike out the Fitbit though.
No, I know,
just
but for
striked out
you
the
to
witness.
no, I know, but commentary to help and or belittle a argument from either the attorney or the prosecutor is
So can you please put that
biased.
aside, or
So
I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Thank you.
you can't help in any way.
Even so, the Fitbit was the witnesses, not the client's. But there was no physical evidence, no visual evidence, nothing tying my client to the scene of the crime at all. The fact that he was not there, nothing that was brought up as evidence was his, and that's my closing statement right there.
I would
I'll
like
also
to give
say
my
in a real
closing.
courtroom, while you
Yep.
can strike what a witness says, the jury still hears it. Even when it's stricken, a jury can still make a decision based off of it because they heard it.
Le-
Biased opinions are still in courtrooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legally they cannot use that as their justification.
Oh,
They
look,
can
I did, Jeff.
obviously
I swear to
still
God.
do it, but the prosecutioner or the defense is absolutely not allowed to talk about those items that have been stricken.
But the items were stricken. I was talking about the witness itself.
No, I know, but the witness was itself.
Okay.
All right, so you're
All right,
done.
okay.
I was just
Be ducked.
bringing up evidence.
No, you're
I am
good.
allowed to bring up evidence of the Fitbit.
Yeah,
That is
no,
still in play.
Fucking pot of soup tonight.
no, I know. It was
Yeah,
you
that's-
just being
that's why-
argumentative towards the defense.
I was being
That's what-
informative to the defense that the Fitbit
Okay.
was still in play.
I would like to give my closing statement.
All right, yeah, sorry.
Well, is he done? Are you
Yeah,
done?
that's my closing statement. That's my I'm finished.
Okay.
Now, Your Honor and jury, I believe that I have proven without a reasonable doubt that this individual did in fact loot and steal items. Now, Your Honor, and jury, we definitely do have physical evidence that proves the contrary of what the defense is saying. Now, if we were to take away any of the circumstantial evidence, like the soap, which we'll strike the soap, and the electronic bracelet, that was just for the credibility of the witness, we actually found the mask that was used in these lootings and robbings on possession of the owner's car. Now, it wasn't like his husband was driving that car. They have their own separate cars. It was in his car, the mask used in these events. The figurine was found on the person of the individual during the arrest, which is one of the stolen items. And then we also found on his SIM card in the car, in the phone, that it was that the GPS location led to this obscure area, which that's why detectives went to check, because they were like, why is this individual driving out here? And they recovered the rest of the stolen items. Now, the original arrest was warranted due to the figurine being on the individual, and the rest of the looting and stealing was proven by the mask of what was in question and the location and the recovery of all of the other stolen items. And I rest my case.
Okay. I'm gonna let the jury take a minute and
This motherfucker's been gooning this entire time.
Well, I'm gonna hit him in the head real quick.
The jury was supposed to be paying attention?
Oh my god, bro.
Yes.
He wasn't even paying attention.
So the jury can't think without his vape, and Orbis wouldn't let me hit it. So... I think that's Dan.
Your Honor. Now he can't do anything. But Your Honor, their flag in front of them tells you what their vote was. Red will
I have
end
a
up.
flag in front of me? Is
Yes.
mine... Is it...
Red will be.
Is there something on it?
Red will be guilty, and white will be innocent for their vote.
Okay,
Now-
hold on. I gotta review my notes.
But he doesn't even know what the fuck happened. How is he gonna be able to vote?
I gotta review my notes. Thank you very much.
Well, even if the jury comes up with a decision, the judge can still change what that decision is.
yeah, but I'd like to hear from the jury.
Absolutely.
Guy that wasn't paying
Oh.
attention.
So,
We'll start beating motherfuckers in here.
this motherfucker guilty as hell.
Bro, see, this is why. This is what we talking about, bro. He's not paying attention. This motherfucker guilty as hell.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, this game was
So-
his idea, you know? That's all I'm
Oh my
saying.
god.
So the defense was not prepared in the beginning of court, so I lost.
How the
Chris.
fuck?
That motherfucker
What?
guilty as hell.
Okay. This is what. Are you gonna hold up your little whiteboard?
Oh,
There, bam.
hold on. I gotta.
Yep,
So
you
did
did it.
not just say he was not paying attention.
Guilty.
Okay.
Throw that motherfucker in jail. Your Honor, my juice box has been empty. Do I get a refill on that?
Alright, I'm tired of this guy.
No booty.
You went based off of that? Are you serious?
I think I had a pretty good.
I don't think that was fair. I don't think that was fair. You went based off of that, the fact that he was not paying attention. His vape was out, and he had
I
no
was not
juice.
paying attention the entire game.
Then why did you go based off of that?
Your Honor,
Take
I'm
bailiff,
not
juice
gonna-
me.
that was not
Juice
fair
me,
at
take
all.
bailiff.
Do you
As
wanna?
long as the
do you wanna
bailiff
be
doesn't
generous?
beat the shit out of me this time, I'll actually pay attention.
Crumble, let me witness. I've been literally almost everything. Let me witness.
I'm sorry.
Debbie,
Oh my goodness.
be journal. This if Marcus doesn't want to be a journalist, you could be journalist.
Okay.
Okay, I guess I'll be journalist.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Literally just
Okay,
click the
I'll not be
Never mind.
journalist then.
Never mind. Go ahead, be journalist.
No, I don't wanna.
No, go ahead.
No, I don't wanna.
You bitch, Juice. Oh my god, I hate you.
I'll take it. I'll take the hit.
Ready up.
I'm gonna cry about it.
I wanna be in
Yeah.
the middle. I don't wanna be
Speedy, I just want to say
on the
that was very
side.
botched fucking trial. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna
Be
actually
real
pay
there.
attention this time.
What did I do wrong?
Please. No, not because of you.
No, it was botched because I Pay
Exactly,
attention.
the fuck up.
Botched because of fucking
Judge ruled on
bags.
my
It was
jukebox.
botched because it was bags, bro. Why did you rule off of his fucking?
Hey, motherfucker,
Anyways,
I will pay
I'll let
attention
that
this
slide.
time. Oh.
I think it was guilty without him saying it was guilty. Throwing that out there.
That motherfucker,
Nah,
he
I don't
was-
think
he
so.
was-
I
That
even still
motherfucker,
have
he had a
something
look
to
in
do
his
against
eye. I don't even speak fucking Spanish. He was guilty.
He's not even Mexican, bro. My
Okay,
client
I said
was
I don't speak
Caucasian.
Spanish.
Fuck
I don't
Jeffrey.
speak Spanish does not mean I'm calling him Mexican. I think you're racist, and that motherfucker deserved jail for picking you as a fucking lawyer.
I think you're racist for bringing up Spanish in the first place. Because who the fuck said anything about Spanish?
I don't speak Spanish.
Wait, why was the witness getting hit out of that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, get him, Morvis.
Right, because demons. are
Juice,
fucking
you can
bitch.
you
Like,
can put him
be a monkey.
It's because you're
Go ahead,
black.
do it again. I'll say
I
the
can
N
do
word
what?
while you stream it. I'll
you
say
can
it
put
right
him in their place.
I'll fucking say
who?
it, bro.
Uh,
Disturbing the peace?
Oh, I think everything's been fair game so far.
Thank you.
Fuck up. Prosecutor,
Shit.
present your charges.
That sound like Cook.
okay, so Sunlight's muted and she's talking.
No. Sunlight's
Do I have
muted because she is filling out the
Oh, okay.
charges.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Guys, I just wanted to say that. I'm sorry.
Order to the court.
Your Honor, I have a question. Was he speaking English? Did we understand what he said? Your Honor, permission to take a short nap.
Permission granted.
Oh shit! Stole a juice box from the bro. Are you...
Oh,
That
What the
motherfucker.
fuck is that, bro?
That
How was the
motherfucker's
dog
the
a
reason
fucking
I
witness?
wasn't paying
I don't know
attention
how
last
you're
time.
gonna pull the dog.
Guilty.
You're about to
Wait.
find
Oh, I
out.
can pet the dog.
You're about to find out. You're about to fucking find out.
That's crazy.
Oh shit.
Language in the court, please.
Bitch, monkey. Sorry. You're right. No, don't hit me, please. Please. I'm sorry. Please.
Your Honor, can I get another juice box from the courtroom
this-
mini fridge, please?
This guy.
Guilty.
What? Right.
Okay.
All right. Can we start? Let's start.
I'm going through my cards. Hold on.
That wasn't me, Juice.
If you wanna fucking rock and fucking
Hold on, what if I
roll,
have another
roll.
juice box? It's fucking- Oh, I do have more fucking juices.
All right, how do you do the paper
What?
airplane?
Inside of me. Let's put it
Roll
inside.
wheel
yourself.
once you have the
Oh,
Damn it,
let's go.
guys. Why'd you guys give him the answer?
I got more juice boxes from the courtroom mini fridge. Okay, Your Honor, I'm ready.
Fuck you looking at? Damn, you right. Eat it. Sorry. You know what? Sorry.
Prosecutor, can you please make your statement?
Take your time. Let her build her case. I think this is her first time being a prosecutor.
Speedy shut your. Sorry.
This is the second time. I think the first
Yeah,
time
second
was
time.
was equally as difficult, and I complained last time. So, I am bringing this man to court. Tittle giggle. Tittle giggle.
Did he name this motherfucker? Did he name
what
this
the fuck did I
motherfucker, bro? Who named this guy? Did he done name this guy crazy?
He stole a juice box from the fridge at work, and the company's not happy about it. But more specifically,
fucking
that
juice.
juice box belonged to a very specific coworker. And my first piece of evidence that I bring to the courtroom is this love letter to his spouse, expressing how much he hated this coworker and wanted to get even. And that is the motive.
Well, how's it? Wait.
Witness, shut the fuck up.
Wait, what? Oh, what to say? What you looking at?
You look dumb as fuck.
Damn, bro, I worked hard on this outfit. You're so mean.
Okay, so the jury has a question before the defense speaks. To be clear, that was a love letter of hate, correct?
How the fuck is that a love letter? I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah, that's my question.
Well, it's a letter to the spouse. So,
I love you so much. I fucking hate your bitch ass coworkers or what the fuck.
I need to make sure it's right for my notes.
Defense, when you're ready.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I find it curious that today we are taking our time to try and accuse Tittlegiggle. As we all know, Tittlegiggle, yes, does get extremely thirsty when he is, wearing out his plushie.
What?
But, let me tell you. Tittlegiggle actually prefers to quench their thirst with expired ketchup, which we did present here today.
You sick bitch.
It's just something that he likes to do after he smokes his cigar, which he did smoke his cigar, right, Your Honor? Here's the cigar that he did have smoked, right? And so that's what made him extremely thirsty. So what happened is he went to work. This coworker is disgruntled clearly and decided that they're jealous that Tittlegiggle would rather wear out a plushie than their bussy.
What the?
So he went and wore out his plushie for his lunch break, pounded some expired ketchup, and then finished off with smoking half a cigar. Now that's what actually happened during this day, which I'd like to actually call my first witness, which is Tittlegiggle's spouse.
What happened? I'm sorry.
Now,
Who am I?
I would just like to ask you a couple of questions today. How long have you been married to Tittlegiggle?
Oh, we've been married for like 10 years.
Okay. And in this 10 years, did you know about Tittlegiggle's weird fetish of drinking expired ketchup?
Listen, man, I was kind of fucked up, and I was kind of wilded out for the fact that I learned about this when this person was arrested and they were telling me about this damn worn out plushie. I was like, what the hell? Like, you're over here doing it to a plushie. Why you could have been doing it to me? But for some goddamn reason, you weren't doing it to me. I was fucking baffled. I was absolutely bun-fiddled, bro. I didn't understand why the fuck this was a thing.
Order. Stop cussing.
I was bun-fiddled. I didn't understand why this was a thing that was happening. Now, I was not aware, which is why I was able to learn about this recently, as when the person was arrested. And I just don't get what that has to do with anything, though.
Well, see, the reason why I am doing this is to try and solidify the evidence that I'm presenting is that this is actually what happened during this day, and my client could not have been the person who stole the juice box, because my client would have already worn out his plushie, drank ketchup, and smoked his cigar. And breaking news, the missing juice box and the love letter found on scene. Now, as you can tell, that love letter is pretty, hard to read, but I'm assuming those are your tears on the love letter, are they not?
That is indeed my tears.
Now, do you remember off the top of your head if your client, if your lover, what they had written on this love letter? My bad. Sorry.
Well, To be quite honest, I was quite too pissed off to read the letter. So I was still crying, but the letter was in my hands, just right below my, where the tears would fall.
Interesting. So, if that's the case, then it's the person who it was even handed to doesn't know what it says. I would find it hard, Your Honor, to say that this love letter is something to be used against my client. No further questions for the witness.
Oh shit! Damn it! I didn't even say it.
Yeah, they could cross-examine Orbis before you
Damn, demon! You just
pull
don't
the
even
witness
wanna-
away.
Prosecutor, would you like to
terrible-
cross-examine?
No, I don't really want to talk to that guy.
Oh, my
Your
God.
character literally did one of these. You did one of these. You went, looked up and down on him. Yeah, no.
Yo, that's racist. That's mad racist. Gang, I swear to God. Please talk to me.
Prosecutor, go ahead with your argument.
All right, so we're saying that we can't read the love letter. The love letter is not legible. We're also saying that the just fuck up. Your client, you're arguing that he had no motive to steal the juice box because he's already satiated from the ketchup, yeah? No? Yeah?
Your
So-
Honor, I do not believe we are entitled to answer questions when we're not on the stand.
I'm
This motherfucker's
specifying
a
your own
swag.
argument.
Fuck this guy. This guy's a sweat, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna sustain that. Go ahead.
I don't know what that means.
I think that means
Means he
speedy
is
answers
allowed
the
it.
question, right? Sustained?
Sustained is yes?
You guys are bad
Yes.
at this.
I am, Your Honor, my client pleads the fifth. He is not on the stand.
Oh my fucking God. This guy's a fucking sweat, bro.
Bro, if there was
Wait,
ranked,
also,
I would play
he's
this.
Smart. He's fucking crazy, bro.
Where's the competitive mode?
Stay off.
Okay.
If you don't stop with that shit, bro, I'll pipe you.
This is a very chaotic courtroom. All I'm
No.
trying to understand is
No,
your
please.
argument, sir. I don't understand. I'm a whole lot of stupid. This is only my first week on the job.
What was that rapid clapping in the background? I heard that shit, bro. So it's. Must have been the wind.
It wasn't me, Juice. Lock in.
I didn't see anything.
I want you to call on the dog witness, but I ain't gonna like it.
All right, so I'm gonna point out that if that was the case, if that is the argument that the attorney is trying to say, let's point out that in that evidence, that ketchup bottle is not opened. It says never used. So he still would want some juice from the little snacky fridge at work.
Interesting.
And then while we can't read that love letter, you can definitely read his diary about all his plans to steal the juice box to get even with that coworker.
Your Honor, I would like to object to this. This is clearly
motherfucker.
stolen evidence. The lock was
way.
broken
No
and
way.
was not used and gathered with a subpoena or
Can
warrant.
you prove that?
Yep, the lock is broken.
Objection. You can't prove that we broke that lock because we didn't. We found it that way.
Interesting. Interesting to find it that way. Your
I can
Honor,
actually,
the lock
if you
is clearly
want,
broken.
We can call Doggy to the stand because Doggy is the one that broke the lock.
Orbis, this would be a coin flip time to see if the lock has
What?
chew marks.
It doesn't have to be chewing. You know what? You go ahead and do that, bro.
The lock has chewed marks.
Well, you can't just flip a coin without asking either of us what we're doing.
Okay. Hesitate.
It would be on prosecutor to choose.
Wait, so if it lands on what I choose, that means it does have chew marks?
Correct.
Yes.
If that's what you would want it to have.
Yeah, I want that.
That's what you're
exclamation marks.
insinuating. But yep, okay.
Heads.
You fucked this up.
The lock has shoe marks.
W.
Sustained.
So do we need to call the dog to the stand if it's just gonna
Please call
bark
Mr.
at
Snape. Please
everybody?
call Mr. Snape. Please call Mr.
Okay,
Snape.
so
Please call
I
Mr.
did
Snape.
request. I requested doggy. I think that the judge has to click something. Okay.
Breaking news. Stuffed animal found on road
Why
with
the
used condom.
Oh my god.
He's a menace to society, but he didn't steal no juice box.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, doggy,
Huh?
you did chew the lock off the diary.
Hold on.
Why didn't we just chew? Well, you couldn't have chewed on your stuffed animal, could you? Your stuffed animal was being abused, huh? Poor doggy.
They take turns.
I have no further questions.
Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Don't make me do this, bro, please.
I would like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Alrighty, Mr. Ruffums. Are you a fan of Scooby-Doo? I would take that as a yes. Well, did you indeed chew on this diary previously? All right, Your Honor. It's kind of hard to understand, so I don't think we're getting anything out of this witness. But I will not. I will leave the witness as is. I have no further questions for the witness.
He was a good dog. You may sit now.
But Your Honor, I would like to present another piece of evidence, if that would appease the court.
Oh, that was so hard.
During the time of day that the juice box had been stolen, it was noticed around lunchtime. Now, yes, my client takes lunch first, but right after that is their coworker who had found that their juice box had been stolen.
Damn, LeBron.
Well, this goes to show that my client actually took an extra 20 minutes on lunch because he was given that plushie the best plush of its life. And I have GPS coordinates that show right where he went and laid the pipe.
Nowhere.
Sorry to
you?
tell you, sir,
Objection,
these
Your Honor,
GPS
this is
say they lead to
inappropriate.
nowhere.
Yep, exactly.
It's an
During the
unknown.
time that would prove that my client would not have been back in time for the person who was accusing my client of stealing their juice box took their lunch, which when they found the juice box stolen.
Yeah, but one could say that maybe the GPS
Eh?
is broken.
So I
You,
agree
sir.
with what the judge said.
You,
I'm
sir,
gonna copy what he just said.
have no evidence to prove to the contrary that it was not working. Millions of people
Yeah,
around the
you
world
have no
utilize.
evidence that says it is working.
You can't just say evidence is broken on the basis of it potentially could be.
This fucking nerd, bro. I can't. This guy knows everything. Stop knowing shit, man.
Prosecutor.
So, as this evidence, it definitely says it's either a bug or could have been a shortcut to another dimension. You never know. Personally, I think that
Breaking
it
news.
led.
Love letter can be read. Fuck the plush.
Fuck
Yes.
Okay, so prosecutor, would you like to give a closing argument?
I still have some space here for some evidence, I believe. So while you're saying that we had a GPS that led to nowhere, proving that they left to go make sweet, sweet love to this plush. I would argue that there was evidence. We had someone see him taking an eternity in the loo. He took the juice box.
What does that even mean?
The juice box. That is hearsay, Your Honor. This witness is not here.
This motherfucker with this
That
hearsay.
witness could not get to the courtroom on this time, but we do have that evidence that they spent an eternity in the loo on that day. So clearly the GPS was malfunctioning. If we have the evidence.
Hey, Damon.
Sustained.
Hey, Damon. No, please. Damn it.
I also have this broken phone, which is the GPS. Which is broken. So the GPS was malfunctioning. What a soundboard. That's your desk.
I'd break my desk.
Jesus.
Would you like
So
to find anything else?
My closing statement being, we had a love letter that was not really able to be read.
It can be now.
It said, fuck my pluck.
Plush. Fuck my plush.
And the diary that was broken open by the dog that also explained all of the revenge that they had planned on plotting against the coworker. They took the juice box to the bathroom and took forever in there, drinking it in absolute hatred for that person. And a broken phone that proves that the GPS that led to nowhere was just a broken phone and did not have a good GPS tracker on it. This person is guilty.
Your Honor, I would like to give my closing statement. Now, yes, my client does not like their coworker. Now, his doctor had recommended that it might be beneficial for him to have a diary and write out some of the frustrations that he has during the day. Now, if all of us took that to heart, every single piece of thing that we've ever written down or said, all of our DMs that could get leaked and or voice chats would be condemning to all of us. But not all of us are racist. Not all of us want to kill our coworkers. We just might want to hope they stub their toe. Or,
How did Race get into this?
you know. But that does not mean that they would go out of their way and actually commit, on hearsay, an actual crime. This was an expression to help their mental situation for their stressful day at work. Now, now the phone might be broken, but, Your Honor, as you can see, the heart rate was clearly accelerated during the time of when my client was giving it to his plush. Now, this electronic bracelet was not broken and was functioning appropriately. Now, the phone in question, the prosecution, was trying to say a broken phone and a love letter of more plush confirming love and an expression of oneself in their own personal diary shouldn't be enough evidence to put away my client for a juice box that they did not steal. Now, of course, if you have someone that doesn't like you, you typically don't like them back. And that's what's made it so stressful for my client to still work in this toxic environment. Now, that's why they decided to make this. Now, it is not something that they decided to actually act on, Your Honor and jury. Now, I would just like to remind you today that in light of the circumstantial evidence that the prosecution decided to provide, it does not give reasonable doubt. There is absolutely reasonable doubt that my client did not commit this crime. And there, I would like to end my closing statement.
I'm gonna win this game.
All right, jury.
Okay, so the jury had personal things that he was tending to for like 3 minutes. I have everything else. The jury was on his phone. His child got suspended from school.
Oh no! What do you do, or they do?
Crack.
Stole a juice box.
Is that real? Are you serious?
Yeah.
You see, he's also
Yup.
admitting.
Jury
guilt.
off of what
BTA,
what you've
motherfucker.
heard.
BTA, belt to ass right now.
Can you give me your opinion?
My
Guilty or not
final.
guilty?
Okay. My final note is when the defendant takes Juice to the pooper with a question mark from the prosecution. Can I get a rundown of what happened since then?
All right, I'm just gonna take this over.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I was trying to pay attention, in all honesty. It just didn't.
No,
it
I'm
didn't
dead
work.
serious. Belt to ass right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah? Come do it
Belt to
then.
ass. No, not me to you, bitch. Oh my god.
The
Suspended
defendant
child.
is.
That motherfucker looked guilty.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That motherfucker looked guilty.
All right, I'll be back on later, guys. I want to get out for a little bit.
He was getting up.
We'll never see Demon again, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Honestly.
We'll never see that
Okay.
motherfucker again.
That's what I said. I want to be bailiff. That way I'm not pressured to pay attention.
No.
I
You
could
should
get
be
back here in a
defense
little bit if
or.
you guys don't.
Wait, who's getting up?
I don't. Oh,
Demon.
someone.
All right.
Demon.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. No, I think you should be fucking forced to play defense or prosecutioner, so you actually have to fucking pay attention.
God
What do you
damn
have
it,
to-
dude.
Yeah, get over there. Get over there.
What about juice?
There's fucking juice boxes in the fucking boxes I got from.
get a strawberry kiwi before they're gone, because those are.
You know, one of you guys gotta play defense or prosecutor, right? Okay, there we
I'll
go.
play defense because
I want to. If I'm playing prosecution or defense, I'm not playing prosecution. I am not fucking improving.
Juice
that
me go to
shit.
pros.
You go what?
Go to prosecutor.
I've already done that though.
Oh,
Yeah, so
oh, it's a nice
we
prosecutor.
don't. Honestly, a bailiff is
No.
a is a
Well, yeah,
is a
this one,
dead
I don't
is a
know.
dead spot. All it is to keep people in order. So I would. No, we need a journalist. Sunlight doesn't.
I
I don't
could
think
also-
Sunlight likes being prosecutioner, does she?
Thank you again.
Well, neither
So you wanna be
does he.
defense?
I appreciate
Oh.
it.
Juice doesn't like being prosecutor.
I mean,
either?
just as much as
I
it's
mean-
valid that I don't like to do it, he doesn't like to do it either. So
I
Oh,
can.
my
Well, here I'll do
I
this.
could do
Sunlight, you
What's
can
the point
move
of
to
the game?
bailiff.
Fuck.
And then Juice can be prosecutor.
We don't need a bailiff.
Oh my days, just play the game.
Well,
Oh my god.
She can be
Doesn't
a
matter.
juror as well, I guess. But
Jurors basically.
I
the
wanna
same
draw
thing,
on
just get to do
things.
anything.
Yeah.
okay,
there you
so
go.
you should be in the middle. Like go that.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Yeah,
it's-
then
it
you're in the middle of
actually
everyone.
does seats. It actually is the seat spot, which is kind of stupid.
All right, let's get started. Sunlight radio.
that was definitely mom.
Okay. So I had these last year when we got them, but okay.
Oh,
Okay, let me land this spot real quick. Hold on.
I was trying to be nice.
It's pretty good though. Yeah, but these boxes are pretty good.
Use your damn scroll wheel, bro. Don't be doing that to me. That's
Yeah, I know.
annoying.
Cope.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so this is that.
Yeah. Okay.
We're getting there.
Okay, so I gotta pay attention this time. Actually, what's happening? Okay.
We're waiting on the prosecutor to.
Yeah.
Bring up the charges
Okay.
in the name.
Yeah, yeah.
And they can even put a picture for the mugshot.
Yeah, I don't got any pictures.
Okay, so how do I
Yo,
hold
Judge,
up the
I
thing?
like chicken. Can I get like
Oh, okay. Just.
can I get points towards my defense for liking chicken?
Oh. Oh.
We can get more eternities if I hit you. do.
There we go. Fuck.
I'm a dumbass. I've been talking to y'all without my mic on.
Nice.
The entire time?
The entire time. Like, I've been literally having a full-on conversation with Speedy. And a full
That's
conversation
funny.
with Sunlight.
Oh my god.
I've been asking her if she wanted, because she wanted to draw. I was like, oh, do you want to be journalist? No wonder she didn't hear me.
Oh yeah. So
All I heard was crickets.
yeah, honestly.
I agree with the jury. Can we find my defendant not guilty? Okay, so I think this is an abuse of power. I like the rule for.
I'm sorry. Taking too many samples at Costco, bro. What the?
So
And he's
I've
gonna go
been
to jail
used
for
and
that.
abused by the judge. I want to rule for mistrial.
I'm gonna give you a
Mistrial.
miscarriage if you don't shut the fuck up.
I'm a man. I can't have a miscarriage, and the
I'ma make it
insinuation that
happen.
I can
I'm
have
Amanda.
a child to have
I'm
a
about to make
miscarriage
it
is
fucking happen. I'm
insulting.
gonna impregnate you, make you have a
Objection.
miscarriage.
He's trans. Was originally a woman.
Nah.
no, Your Honor, my client, please.
Not now.
No.
Objection. Correlation to why we're here.
All right, prosecutor. When you're ready, you may begin.
Well, it all started with salary cuts.
I already give
See
up.
John Smith at his job. He couldn't afford regular groceries, and let alone just going to the Dollar Tree, or the $1.25 store. He has to go into Costco
Yeah,
and take
Okay.
more than one sample.
bro is spitting, but it ain't facts.
Oh, it's facts. Because
Your Honor, there's a bunch of drool on his desk. Can we
drool.
have like a 30-minute recess so he can get his shit in order?
How about this disposable cell phone found at the Costco?
What about it?
Yeah, what about it? I found it.
Your Honor,
It
the
was there.
prosecution hasn't said anything.
Can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you. But what the fuck
Oh,
about the
well,
phone?
I've said stuff.
Yeah, we heard you
okay.
the entire time, but like I'm confused.
I cannot hear
Oh.
the prosecution.
Wait
Well,
a minute. He's talking in Discord. I'm
Is he?
deafened.
Oh,
He's not
I'm
talking on
also
Discord, he's talking
deafened.
in
I
game.
can't hear him.
Is he?
I haven't heard him say anything in game.
Oh, he said he was like
I
he gave a story
have
about
not heard
how the
That's-
salary cuts and how the
Okay,
defendant
so the jury didn't hear that, and the attorney definitely didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. He basically was saying
Okay,
there were
but I would
salary
like to
cuts
hear
and
it
that
from the
cost.
prosecution.
Shush. God damn. Prosecutor, you may repeat what you said about the story about the salary cuts and how the defendant.
All right,
Such
well, it
things.
started with him getting a demotion from work. Lost some money and couldn't afford his regular groceries, so he had to go and steal a bunch from the free samples at Costco. And when I mean steal, I mean he took so many. You know, you'd understand maybe if it was 2, but we're talking at least 4 at each free sample station.
Hold on,
And
I
that's
like
just too
to
much.
time out real quick. Is there? I can't ask questions. I know I can't. This is ridiculous.
I mean, you can. Well,
And I'm done.
Okay, can it be like, if it's free samples, why the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
well, that's what
Oh,
that's what the charge is.
Well-
It doesn't necessarily have to pertain to like
Okay.
specific law.
Hey, I didn't vote
but-
to be the prosecutor. I came up with the free
Breaking
samples
news.
at Costco.
Breaking
Yeah.
news!
Urine sample found at Costco. Oh, shit!
Well, now we're in a whole new.
Oh,
little
these are the
court
samples
case.
that he stole?
Are we stealing urine
Holy
samples? What the
moly.
fuck are you doing, dude?
I don't think he's the one that's the victim. He's
John,
he's
are you
stealing urine
fucking
samples.
pissing in food now?
Well, with this new information aired on the news, I guess we have a whole another case.
Yeah.
New information brought in. So you have the floor again, prosecutor.
Well, there was another thing found. A free hug sign. You got urine sample, you got a free hug sign, stolen Costco samples. I don't know. It's not adding up. And we don't know what kind of whistle this could be.
Definitely a rape
But
whistle.
you say, I think everyone could assume it was a rape whistle. And
What? What?
Okay.
and the samples led to urine near the sample station, then a free hug sign. Led to a damaged rape whistle because I don't know. That's not why
Okay.
we're here.
Is that
We're here
is
about
that
the
all?
samples. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, defense. What do you have to say to
Okay.
defend that?
So, the defense is going to address the salary cuts first. If he was poor enough to have to steal from free, the defense wants to point that out. It's free. He is not stealing. They are free.
Right.
Costco samples.
So too many.
What is this bank account full of money in my client's name?
Damn.
Yeah, they were
I think
free
they
samples.
My
have to
client
strike
is
back?
not poor. And the insinuation that he is poor is just insulting. While he may have received a pay cut, he is far from the poverty line.
That's all you
Your
have.
Honor, if we could stop
Um,
abusing the jury.
I'll think about it.
In fact, he's so not poor that he can afford energy drinks. And energy drinks, after a while, become expensive. Do we agree on this?
I guess.
They're like $7 an energy drink in my state.
That's fucking reckless, bro. Where are you
Aren't-
living? California?
What the fuck?
It's crazy.
Motherfucker lives in richest part
California.
of the state. What the fuck?
It's bad.
All right.
Clearly
is
lives in California.
Is that all you have for? Is that all you have for defense?
That's all I have for now, Your Honor.
Okay. Prosecutor, get the floor.
Well,
Breaking news. Samples are only for members, bitch.
Oh shit. Well, hold on. With this new information coming into the air of the breaking news, it seems that we have something else among the horizon. So we're gonna restart and go back to the prosecutor. Even though we started there in the beginning, anyways. Go.
I want to talk to my witness, who is. They are a detective. They're just an amateur, but they are a
Okay.
detective.
You have the floor, witness. Go ahead
Now,
with questioning.
You witnessed John partake in maybe one too many samples. Can you describe what you maybe saw on the day of the crime?
He was definitely drinking a lot of samples. And I found it very suspicious. Costco had recently hired me as an amateur detective.
I'm so done with this game.
See, Costco,
And as a
they hired me,
and
right?
as a detective,
Yeah, they hired me as their amateur detective to make sure that non-members were not taking too many samples. Now, they do say that it's only for members, but they told me, maybe one, just let them one, because that first hit's free, baby. That first hit is
Right.
free.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
and can you describe maybe
Your
what
Honor,
he was
can the
doing
defense have
after
a little
taking the
bit?
samples?
I'm choking on my fucking juice.
Was he
He's looking just like he is
urinating
right
somewhere?
now. He was looking
Wow.
just like that, except he had yellow substance in the samples and was pounding them. So I took note of it. Yes, I did. Not
That is
only did
crazy.
I take note of it, there was another individual there too. But he only took one.
I see. Well, I don't have any more
Questions?
questions.
All right. Would the defense like to cross? What's the word
Yeah.
again?
Can you ID the second person in question that you saw take samples?
Yes, I would be able to do
Yes.
that.
Okay, so is that person here in this courtroom?
No, they're not.
They're not.
No.
Okay.
So it's hearsay for that person. The other
So
person.
can ID them. Is there a way you can get them into this courtroom?
I mean, as a detective, I have my means of making sure that I keep track of the individuals who don't have memberships that come in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the last one. Okay, bro, what the fuck is going
Sammy
on,
is
dude?
not fucking helping me.
It's
Okay,
really
is
hard
it-
being prosecutor.
Your original
It's-
question I will get back to.
Wait, are you wait, hold on.
And you
Are the
did it.
breaking news biased to the to help the prosecutor?
No, it was found on cam.
Whatever.
The
Okay,
compound
alright.
sample was found on cam.
Got it.
Okay,
Oh,
so
now back to your original question. He asked me what he was doing. Was that what you asked me?
I asked you if you could ID the second person in question taking samples.
Yeah, absolutely, I would be able to do that.
Okay.
His name was David
No further
Trance.
questions.
Of course, this motherfucker has a name for him, bro. Alright. That is all you guys. Okay, I feel like that's all. Alright, so. The witness.
Holy
any
fuck,
more
can I
questions,
get the
prosecutor?
paper ball to ride on the airplane?
Okay, alright, let's see. Defense, would you like to call on your witness?
Can I get the name of the second person from the store?
David Trance.
David Trance, thank you. Okay, so my client's husband, his name is David Trance.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Mr. Trance, I ask you this one question, one time.
Yeah,
Were you also taking samples from that Costco?
Just one, sir.
Just one. Okay. So, do you have a membership at this store?
Actually, I do. And I love Costco so
Okay.
much that I would not even take more than one, even being a member.
Okay. So, with this being said, if
Found
my
us?
client's
Up there?
significant other has a membership, that membership allowing family and few friends to partake in the shopping at Costco, I believe my client is innocent in all of this.
Well, my hubby's
He has a
definitely
membership.
innocent.
He has a membership to shop at the Costco and take as many samples as need be, regardless of finances.
Oh, we would never do that.
That's all. You
Okay, would you like to, yeah. Would you like
Well,
to ask questions.
Is it necessary though to take more than one sample though? I mean,
Sir, have you ever been to Costco? They got glizzies on stock, they got lemonade on tap, and they
my
got
God.
chocolate fountains ready for the pickings. So yes, it would be necessary, but I just love Costco so much that I only take one.
I see. But did you ever think to maybe stop your husband, your partner,
Stop him from what,
taking
sir?
so many? From taking so many samples.
I don't think
I
that he
mean,
took any more than
it
he was
costs
supposed to.
I got one more thing. And I think it's John Smith's only way out. Me, him, outside, boxing gloves, one-on-one.
Your Honor,
If he wins,
objection,
he goes
correlation to
home.
trial.
Objection, no,
If
what's
Trial by
so how-
combat. I
Alright,
vote
Speedy,
trial
how
by
do
combat as well.
And I want the
Alright.
husband to watch. Because he's going to
Ooh,
get a free
kinky.
sample of my
Your Honor,
knuckle sandwich.
What the fuck is going on?
Kinky?
What do I say if I want to agree to the objection? Speedy.
I believe
you
you.
hit
I
the one
believe you
where
would
he's in
sustain.
jail.
I would believe you would
Sustained,
sustain
alright.
the objection.
Yeah. Objection sustained.
I want to drink this
I'd
coffee.
also like to move to strike that evidence, because it just doesn't
Oh.
make sense.
It does.
Strike what evidence? What was it?
The
So
boxing
press
gloves.
tab and then click boxing.
Oh shit. Yes, I'll strike the box gloves.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. Let's give closing statements. Prosecutor. Oh no, shit, my fault.
Oh, hello.
Closing statements.
Lucy Cobbler.
I mean, he could have money now, right? No one's to say he has a bank account full of money now, but at one point there were salary cuts, led to him having to take more than one
Aiding
sample at
and
Costco.
abetting.
It's unfair. There was the sample of urine. I think there were 2 samples of urine,
Oh my god.
and I think that just goes to show how many samples led to not only just disturbing peace inside Costco, but peeing in his sample. Probably one of the sample cups, and that's just not right. That's all I gotta say.
All right, defense to your closing.
Okay,
statement.
so peeing in a cup and being accused of taking too many samples are 2 different accusations here. I don't see correlation. I'd like to strike that from the record as well.
Sustained.
Even with salary
Yeah.
cuts, my client is not poor. We've established this. He spends
Mom didn't raise
quite a
bitch.
bit of money on non-essential items, given
Tastes
the
like
energy
root beer.
drink addiction. Like root beer? Root beer is pretty good. I like root beer.
Why is the air off? It's hot as hell.
Air.
Layers on
Is that your-
top
is that it?
Air.
These are closing statements.
It's
so-
called air
Yeah, that's
conditioning.
it.
All right.
AC.
I beg your fucking pardon,
You
My
fucking heard
client
me, woman.
Jerry,
It's
what's
the
your
man.
Throw that. We'll
Say
hit it
it.
at the same time.
Oh
Hold on.
shit!
No, you throw it and
Okay,
I'll hit yours
one.
out.
2, 3. You failed.
Yeah, you threw it too low.
1, 2, 3.
Sunlight? You good?
She's right. She's right.
What? Huh? What?
What's
Oh my God.
What's your
it's time
verdict?
what's your verdict?
Oh. Alright, so I have convened with my 2 other personalities up here in the jury, and we have determined that
Oh shit!
there is no crime in
Let's
taking
go.
free samples. And
Let's
also, the fun.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Listen, I would just like to say that I'm a pretty good witness.
Anyway,
I'm going
It's-
the
it's
fuck
hard
to sleep,
being
bro. That was
prosecutor. I
his shit, bro.
It is.
I
I just sitting there
really-
thinking of something.
The
And then the
peacocks
cards that you
got me
get, it's
fucking
like-
done.
it's hard. Like this shit doesn't make any sense.
Free samples sounded weak, so I was like, okay, urine sample bet.
You bet.
The pee got me so good. I was like, all right, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Oh,
I like how my client was accused of stealing free shit.
That's what I was confused about too. Like,
The Costco,
Stealing-
the Costco card from the witness
You know,
though
wait.
sealed the case for sure.
You know, I failed the hit and run one.
Oh yeah.
So I tried something.
But you know what though?
Wait, I
That
did
was
win that
not
case, didn't I?
sweaty. I'd like to point that out. That was just
yeah, I was
funny.
laid back. I was about
You
ready
know.
to fucking sweat, but
Okay.
no, I was like, you know
Oh,
what? It's been an
nice.
easy case. I'm gonna take my SSC.
All right, so
It was
I've
weak.
been
It
a
needed
lawyer
spiced
2 in a
up.
row. I just don't want to be a lawyer.
I want to be a journalist.
I
wanna
am
be
not
journaling
going against
things.
fucking Speedy again.
You can't be as funny as me.
Alright,
Fuck that shit.
I can,
Probably
but
not,
I have
Sammy,
to.
but I'm gonna try. It's
I
been
gotta take
Ah.
a quick, like 10-minute break.
I
gotta feed my
honestly
cats.
need to go- I need to go to sleep. I'm tired as fuck.
You're going to take break now?
Wait, don't dip out
Yeah,
on
I
me.
gotta feed my cats.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while he feeds cat.
Oh,
Alright, I'll be back.
well.
And
I'm
we're down to
gonna share
5.
Well, if you at
this.
least if
Wait,
you
who left? Oh,
Al?
Daffy left. Okay.
Anyway, I think I did pretty well for defense for being my first time.
I think the you pulling out the witness and saying that was the name and asking if they could ID the witness from the other witness, and then it happened to be that witness, and then also the Costco card that was good. That definitely helped the
That's good.
case. of the
I
defense.
think my
Definitely.
journalism
I love it.
days are pretty, you know, pretty good.
Pretty good. I love it.
It only
Yeah.
makes sense for a man and his husband to go shop at Costco together.
You
For
should
pea sandals.
you should be a witness this time.
For pea
Savvy,
samples?
I'm thinking.
Sandals. Sandals. I had a really funny one, but then I remembered that I couldn't do more than 3, so it had to get recycled. I was so upset. It was so funny. Upsetty spaghetti.
Upsetty spaghetti.
I want to be witness because I didn't know like I could make like
Yeah, be a
accents
witness.
and shit.
Of course. We need a witness. I think, honestly, witness is the most important after the 3 main that you have to have, which is obviously prosecution, judge, and defense.
As you can see, it's about to go down.
It's going down.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. Sorry. Fucking Donnie J, but he's singing.
I'm tempted to go get a snacky snack. Do you think I have enough time to get a snacky snack?
Probably. If not, we'll just wait on you anyway. Go get your
Snacky snack?
snacky snack.
Yeah. Be back.
You can make custom cards, too, for evidence.
How do you do that? Is it just you go to default cards and then you...
No,
Make
you
shit
have to... No, you have to go to, like, the main menu and do it from there.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, I don't feel like doing that. Speedy, you should change the courtroom, like, itself. The medieval one looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Do we like hearing my cat howl in the background? I
Yeah.
unmuted and looked up, and it was just my microphone was just going off.
Oh, I did a prosecution last night, and we were charging the guy with being a pimp. It was so fucking good. I had such a solid ass case. The people were in the courtroom like, who the fuck is this prosecutor?
So, I feel like you definitely probably should have just went to law school.
I know, honestly.
Yeah,
It's already
I
there.
100% agree.
I know.
So my
Fuck,
phone was
fuck
charging and now
8
it's
years
not
of school, though.
charging. It's valid as fuck.
This is just giving me time to build a case.
That's insane. Go easy on him. So we're gonna equate you to a, like, A tier, not S tier, double S tier. Like, you are an A tier prosecutor, and the rest of us are just some grunts, okay? So need you to dial back just a little bit. We suck at this game.
Speedy got this game, and then like 2 minutes into playing, he was just like, "All right, time to speedrun being the best fucking prosecutor known to man."
Fucking for real.
What the fuck? There's no intermission or anything. It was just like, "All right, it's time to be the world's fucking greatest."
And it's your fault. This was your idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make it
You did
everybody's
this.
fucking problem. I'm fine with this because I really like this game. It's really fun.
I really like
Just
being the
not going
judge,
against
too.
Speedy. I cannot get my phone to charge with my computer.
I like being the
Different
judge.
word.
There we
Yeah.
go.
It is fun. Juice man.
You had to feed his cat. It's gonna take 10 minutes.
That's crazy. What is he feeding him?
Fucking
You probably
cat
probably
aids.
like actual like wet cat food. I don't do that because
That's
my cat's lazy.
that's the exact charges I'm gonna bring up against him. Feeding his cat wet cat food so its shit smelled terrible.
Because of assault on people's lives.
Yeah.
Fucking, threat to environmental safety.
Yeah. Uh,
There we go. Charging. Stay charging. It's charging. I'm not moving my phone. Oh yeah, I'm not moving my phone. That bitch is charging.
Chawajin.
I'm gonna let that bitch charge.
I will make us a set of cards. You won't have to put them in either, because if I host lobby, the
Oh,
cards
so
will
it's just
already
gonna be
there.
yours? Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Your Honor, do I have permission to eat fucking cold SpaghettiOs straight from the can?
Absolutely, you savage.
I have a can of cold fucking SpaghettiOs.
I feel like you have to cook them bacteria,
No, they're in a can.
But okay, but like, hold on, I'm gonna Google this.
No, you can
Cold.
definitely eat it cold.
Dude, there's water from the 60s in metal cans like these that you can fucking pop the lid on and fucking drink. It's gonna taste like fucking metal. You can drink them though. It's sanitary.
Hmm.
That's why it's in a metal can. It's sanitary. It's shelf stable. Excuse me.
It's along the same lines of pickling items. Obviously, yes, you have a brine that changes that, but it's just the jarring and canning way.
Fuck, I just closed a tab on my Chrome that I needed.
Like, a lot of them are actually, like, some of them are cooked in the can.
So, like, your cat is yelling.
You can smell
Like-
Jesus cat food from here.
Yeah, right.
Yelling.
Legit, though.
Silas is just howling. I don't know what he's looking
No.
for.
No, your cat's not howling, bro. He is yelling.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay. So there's definitely got to be a way to see what that tab was that I just closed.
History?
Fuck. I've
opened
looked
it
up a
recently?
lot of stuff. No,
Oh, shit.
it was for my fishing license.
History.
Oh,
And then you can do a search on your history, so something that would be close to what that was.
Was it this one? Okay, it was the license and permit fee list. Okay.
Here you go.
okay. Found it?
Batter up.
Hell yeah.
Okay, back to what I was looking for. Is it safe to eat
Yes.
raw spaghettios?
Spaghetti straight out of the can. Throwing raw in there insinuates different aspects.
Okay, but see, you see, Gemini understood my question though. Yes, you can eat canned spaghettios straight from the can without heating them, and it is generally safe as long as the can is intact and shows no signs of spoilage. I think that's where my brain goes. So you don't eat anything straight out of a can that's raw, like without cooking it, is because of the like if the can is damaged, then they're bacteria. Like you're gonna
Even
miss it.
then, cooking it wouldn't necessarily
The can
be
isn't
good.
dented or anything, though.
Oh,
It's
even
sealed.
denting doesn't mean that it is.
Oh
bad.
no, I feel like I'm justifying why I even thought
I know, you're good. Microsoft's down 5 points.
Okay, yeah.
It's
What?
crazy.
Big Daddy!
It's crazy.
Come on.
Is Apple up? Hold on.
You know what I'm talking about, Sunlight.
Apple down. Apple down.
Microsoft's down 5 points.
Yeah.
Little Big Daddy from the scene where they were throwing the cans on the ground, denting them because you get it for a discount.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure what you were talking about at first.
How do we feel about beef jerky?
What about it?
Love.
When it's not
How
like
do we feel
super
about it?
processed bullshit. Like, I like homemade beef jerky. It's so good. Or like
Yeah.
homemade jerky venison. Mm.
So this is a good time for me to say that I want a dehydrator for Christmas. It's on my Amazon wish list for $35.
Hey. Is it really humid
Okay.
in your house? Or are you talking like for
Yes.
the basement or something?
No,
It's for all the
A
dead bodies
dehydrator?
in our basement.
yeah, on God,
Yeah.
because I definitely have a basement under the cross space under my trailer.
Yeah.
No, a
Yeah, no, we know.
dehydrator, not dehumidifier. Dehydrator. You make jerky.
Dehydrates food.
Feud.
Oh,
You-
yeah.
And flutes.
Sorry, I thought you. I don't know why. I
You
heard
can
it
also
like
use
that,
it. Well, no.
But... Well, you can do it
God
for a
Turbo
lot of things. You
Prosecutor?
can make beef jerky with that.
Yeah,
God
exactly.
Tier
You can do it in the
Prosecutor?
oven too.
Dehydrating fruits. Oh, yeah,
dehydrator.
yeah. Yes.
Is there fucking...
What
oh,
up,
there's mandarin
Crumble?
oranges in this motherfucker. Hold up. I'm a fucking fiend for fucking mandarin oranges from these
Oranges
fucking
are
things.
wicked good.
Fucking,
The little cups, the little fruit cups.
mandarin oranges?
No,
the
I
fruit
don't
cups?
like
Yes,
fruit
the
cups.
fucking Dale fruit
Yes.
cups
Hell no.
that you'd get in like elementary school. These motherfuckers are
Fuck
great.
yeah.
They're so
fucking-
gross.
I will kill for these motherfuckers.
Listen, just the fruit, just straight up the fruit, not already packaged in like syrup.
Oh no, I agree with you. Just the fruit is better. My grandma has an orange tree, or whatever. She
Hell yeah.
grows her own oranges. They are
Dude,
The
you should see my
fucking shit.
rhubarb. We don't cut my rhubarb, but that thing's taller than me.
I
It's
miss
like
the
actually
Florida
crazy.
oranges. We used to just pick oranges out of the yard
Oh
in
yeah,
Florida.
everywhere there.
Oh, everywhere.
Well,
and the boiled
not in all
peanuts.
parts of
That
Florida.
was good.
No.
Yeah, no, every corner that I hit, boiled peanuts.
Hell no.
Delicious.
No, you lying.
No, I think I'm on Sunlight with this.
And
Boiled peanuts are pretty good.
the seafood in Florida
Southern thing.
is so mid.
You think so? Okay, so
Well, I'm from
Joe's Crab
I'm,
Shack
I'm
in Clearwater?
I know. I used to have a Joe Crab Shack.
It was in Clearwater, though. I feel like every restaurant has bad restaurants, but I loved that. That was good.
No,
I don't
let me-
like northern
it's-
seafood.
Yeah, it's way better. I live in the
don't.
Northeast,
It's
like Maine
I know,
lobster, New Hampshire lobster,
okay, but like so Maryland.
and
you remember when I
clams
was
and
working in
scallops.
Maryland?
Yeah.
I had gotten tons of crab stuff there. Like they do crab cakes,
Yep.
and it's not the same. It's definitely a different style.
Maryland is not Maine or New Hampshire.
Yeah.
You have
I'll
to go
die
to
on this
Maine or New
hill.
Hampshire
The South does
for seafood, and we have it way better. No. I'm telling
Okay,
you.
so
Louisiana
what sound is coming
crawfish
out of my
and
microphone?
crabs
I don't hear a
is
sound
the
coming.
best you will find.
It's like occasionally I can't tell if it's right when you guys are talking. My mic goes off, and I really don't want an echo. I was paranoid there was an echo.
Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
What were you saying though, Vex? Have you even had seafood from
No,
New Hampshire?
I'm
Exactly. So
poor.
then you...
You want to bring me some? I'll eat it.
You have to have it here.
Let's
just
all
like
meet
just
in
like
the
just like
middle.
I wouldn't want you know, a southern boil brought to me up here from down there.
I will fucking bring it to you. I will bring it there and boil it in your front yard.
Because you have to do it outside.
Oh, I know. I deep fry turkey here too.
Do you guys do deep fried turkey down there? Is
I
that
think we
thing?
did 1 year.
We deep fried turkey in Florida and Ohio. But I've
Yeah.
had family members in both. And then my
I
manager, he deep
don't
fried the
know.
turkey for Thanksgiving this year.
Yeah, I've done it in
I don't know
Ohio
if we
and New
do that or
Hampshire.
not, honestly. I go to my grandma's every Thanksgiving, and I think it's cooked in like a propane cooker thingy. I think it's like air fried, I guess.
No,
with
it's
propane.
no. You've probably seen it's outside,
don't-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
how to
deep fried.
explain it.
It's fried
Okay,
in
then,
oil.
yeah.
The propane is the heat source to
No,
a big
that
vat.
sounds like a smoker. I don't know about
No, with
that.
No, it's
propane.
not a smoker.
No,
Well,
it's
the
just,
propane isn't going to be deep fried either.
yeah,
It's
you,
just
no,
grilled.
no. You use the propane as the flame on the bottom of the
Yeah,
deep
Okay.
fryer.
like stove thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Yeah, like a convection.
And
Like
the turkey goes into a basket,
yeah,
into the thing.
right.
Yeah,
And
so
it deep fries in the
deep
oil.
I
fried for
guess
sure.
so. Then yeah, I guess.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a fried bird.
I don't know. I've never been the one to cook the fucking bird, so I just eat that motherfucker.
I remember my first year that I tried to do Thanksgiving after moving out on my own, and I invited my whole family, like my mom and my dad, and this was like after they split. I'll never do that again.
Oh, okay.
That was terrible. And I had made so much food. Like I made a whole bird and like barely anybody ate.
Oh, that's crazy. I made
And everybody was mad.
Oh,
It was not fun.
first year Michaela and I bought the house, we did Christmas here. Family. And my crustless quiche that I made.
Alright,
was
I'm back.
Fire.
Sorry about the wait.
Bird.
What up, Juice Man?
What is good?
You know, the amount of time that you gave me to build a case against your client's crazy.
What? I don't even have a client yet.
I already know that he's guilty.
You do now.
Oh,
What
wait,
course are we
Sal's
talking
not
about?
here.
What? Yeah,
Oh.
she readied up.
Sev is the witness. We can call on her later. That's fine.
We won't get
Yeah.
into it. We'll wait for her to show up here in a second.
Okay, so can we
all of my cards do not help my client. Sorry, dude.
You make them work.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I think we should wait for Sav though.
How do we feel about this?
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting for Sav, too.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil and she shall appear.
Hello, people of the court.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hello.
Anybody there?
Shut up.
Get fucked?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speedy is doing his
Speedy's wiping the sweat from the bottom of his chair. He'll be right back.
sweaty ass pro.
Is that seriously what he's doing?
No.
He's building his case right now. I wish we could look at our cards before.
Oh. You can. Oh, okay. So.
Fucking guilty.
Prosecutor, what have you brought this man in for today?
Oh, so, Mr. Walter White is accused of drug manufacturing and cultivation. Making methamphetamines.
Some crazy charges.
Yeah, I think we've all seen the TV show. This motherfucker guilty as hell.
I haven't even got a chance to speak my side yet.
I'd like to present my
Don't
case.
listen to him. He's the prosecutor has yet to finish explaining the case. You know
You
how
need to give
we
me
know this.
the evidence button, the bell. Thank you. Well, see,
Pepperoni.
Your Honor, jury, Walter here, Mr. White. He's a school teacher, retired school teacher, into science, and he absolutely does have the knowledge to be able to produce methamphetamines. Now, I will show you in the sketchbook that he has the atomic formula that breaks down to what methamphetamines actually is. Found in his personal sketchbook. Now, we did a raid on the suspected warehouse where the alleged Mr. White lost his shoe running away from the officers that day.
I object.
We hold on 1 second. We also tested DNA on the cigarette butts that were found in the ashtray there, which led back to Mr. Walter White.
Goodness.
Now, with these 3 pieces of evidence here, Your Honor, that I have presented just in my opening case, as you can see, the defendant is definitely guilty of producing methamphetamines and has the capability to produce methamphetamines.
Now, just so that I can get my story straight here, you're saying the cigarette butts were
Breaking news.
Hold on 1 second. We have
Science
breaking news
proved
here.
wrong. The periodic table.
It would appear that the periodic table is now incorrect. I'm not a scientist, so I'm gonna have to consult with some other people on that one.
Am I a witness? Am I a witness? Is that what
Yeah,
I'm
you,
doing?
you will
Yeah.
be
You
the
are a
witnesses.
witness.
You'll either be
Oh.
the truck driver or the noisy janitor.
Ah.
Nosy janitor.
Nosy.
Yeah.
So I gotta pay
Okay.
attention. Got it.
You should probably pay attention. Prosecutor, just so we can get some clarification here, where were these where was the ashtray with the cigarette butts?
Oh, yes. So the ashtray was found at the warehouse where DEA agents had set up a sting operation in coordination with the previously arrested truck driver, which we do have here today as our witness. He was to pick up the delivery of the methamphetamines from Mr. Walter White. Upon then, Mr. Walter White had ran and lost his shoe at the scene of the crime, which we had also submitted. We also found his personal sketchbook with his breakdown of his formula of methamphetamines that he was cooking.
Okay.
Now, I would like to call on to my my first witness, the truck driver that we had.
Wouldn't I be a suspect at that point?
No, you were previously arrested, cut a deal to pick up the methamphetamine
snitch.
shipment. You're a snitch.
Aw, man.
You're a
I don't wanna
snitch.
be
You're a
fucking
snitch.
You're a fucking snitch.
This went from arresting
Alright.
Walter White and proving his guilt to calling Savvy a snitch.
All right. So how do I when you call the witness? How did you guys do that?
Oh.
If you use your scroll wheel when you have the gavel in your hand, it'll switch to the eye. Make sure it's not the judging. There you go. And that'll bring up the witness if you, as long as you click on my token. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so is that only an option when you guys click the request to call a
No,
witness?
no, I can just do it as a request so that you could see that I'm calling for it. But it's only
Okay.
when you're giving me my turn is when I'm allowed to technically call for my witness.
Okay, so how do I make it someone else's turn and not call the witness? Like how earlier
Swap
Savvy
the
kept
gap.
calling.
You can
Huh?
swap the gavel back to the chat bubble.
Oh, wait, okay. It is visually identical. My fault. All right,
You're
proceed.
good. You're good. I would like to have the talking my light lit, just in case I need to present evidence as well. Thank you. Now, hello, Osmosis Jones, the truck driver's name.
Okay, so how do I spell that?
You can Google that one. It's a good movie. Anyways, so Mr. Jones, you were in fact previously working for the criminal enterprise that is run and funded by selling methamphetamines, correct?
Yes. I was, that night. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, Mr. Jones, I would also like to go over your play-by-play on what happened the night of the bust.
Okay. As a truck driver, I was looking for truck driver ladies.
This bitch is looking for fucking
Now,
lizards.
this is the night of the bust during the Stinger operation that arrested Walter White.
I'm sure there was some there.
There were definitely
There's lot lizards
Definitely.
everywhere.
some lizard sluts my way.
I need the nosy
Some lot
janitor
lizards?
later to clean this up.
I had some lot lizards my way. I had participated in illegal substance, obtaining it and using it, especially with my lizard ladies.
All right, I think we're getting a little off topic here. My original question was to have you kind of go over the night of the operation that led to the arrest of Walter White, the one that you made a deal about from you previously being arrested.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've seen him sell the drugs. Is that what I'm saying?
Now,
Oh, he was making the drugs.
now you were tasked with picking up this supply from.
Right.
Can you tell me who you were supposed to be picking the supply up from?
That man over there.
And that man that you're pointing out, I just want to make clear, that is Walter White.
Yes.
Now, did you know him as Walter White, or did you know him by another alias?
It was Lizard Lady 3000.
Walter White was Wizard Lady 3000.
Yes.
Okay. Now, have you ever heard the name Heisenberg?
Yes.
Now, do you know who Heisenberg is?
That man.
That man is also Heisenberg. Beautiful. Now, Your Honor, I would also like to submit into evidence this old suitcase that we picked up a year ago that had methamphetamines inside of it, and it also has the name Heisenberg on it as the owner. Now, this goes to show that this was not just one instance of him happening to be at the wrong place at the wrong time by being in this warehouse. He had, for quite some time, been manufacturing these methamphetamines in question. Now, he's been supplying the streets for years. As you can see, this is not the first time that he has had large quantity of methamphetamines for sales, but he has now clearly moved up to 18-wheeler truckloads. No more questions for my witness.
Load that you have there.
It's heavy.
Osmosis Jones.
Lot lizards are women that go around truck stops that fuck each others. I'm just making
No
sure.
more questions for my witness, Your Honor.
Making sure.
I know. I'm all about them lot lizards.
Oh, fuck. Defense. Do you have
Yeah.
any cross questions?
I do.
Sup,
I do.
baby? Take me out to
This
dinner.
lovely truck driver
Hey, baby.
who will do
Take me
anything
out
for a
to
lot lizard.
dinner.
So,
I have a couple
Could be
questions for
bribed.
the.
What do you want to tell Joe Byron?
What do you want to tell Joe Byron right now?
Sup, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo!
Alright, I'm
See
ready.
these dogs in your front yard? No stairs, I'm going hard. Bing bong.
Fuck your life!
we've got plenty of time for any breaking news as well. Once our
Yeah, fucking
defense
slacking
has
ass
been able
journal.
well, once our defense actually gets an opportunity to submit some evidence.
I'm waiting on it right now.
So
Yeah,
go ahead and question.
Can you give me the floor?
Well,
Thank
I'm
you
waiting
very
on
much.
the defense
There's
to actually
been a-
take his fucking
there's-
turn.
There's been a lot that's been said about my client, Mr. White. Now, we can all agree he was a teacher. You know, he had to take some time away for some unknown reason.
Ah.
But
Can't just hand him a freaking
he-
packet, yo.
he was a teacher. And I believe my client only wants the good for his country, city. Let's just say it all started with this truck driver here accusing my client that he was Heisenberg. I mean, we're here for Walter White. I don't know who Heisenberg is.
So if you'd
I
like
actually
to
have not watched
ask,
the show.
you can ask our witness here, and I'll be honest with everybody in this room,
Yeah.
and we're not gonna not be friends with me anymore. I also have not seen this. So, ask
How many
the-
years
this
have you known Mr. White? Mr. Truck Driver?
A lot of time.
A lot of time. You say you've done a lot of deliveries for Mr. White. I feel like you would have some sort of relationship with him.
Nah, you don't mix
No?
business and family.
I see.
Finally.
And do you
I
inspect?
supplied lot lizards. I supplied transportation to the drug.
God damn it, brother.
I see. Well, I'm looking at my cards here, and I don't see one of them that really helps my case. Like
Well,
I have
let's
this one, the mystery grab bag. I can't tell you what's in it because it's a mystery.
Can
Breaking
tell you
news.
what's
But
not
I do
in
have that.
map.
Well,
Yeah,
do you have
definitely
any
not
more
that.
questions for the witness?
I have no more questions. I'm done.
Okay,
That
so
was
let's bring the witness back, and then
I want my witness.
Fuck,
you
hold
want
on.
your witness.
Yep. Right
You
now.
sure you don't have any?
My turn.
Okay.
I'm ready to go.
Well, your witness is now up.
All right.
The nosy janitor.
The nosy janitor. Now, this nosy janitor, is you work at a motel? Is that correct?
Well, butter my biscuit. Yes, I do.
Okay, and you recognize my client over here to my right, Mr. White?
Uh-huh. Troublemaker.
Oh, well, don't throw him under the bus.
Oh shit, I'm supposed to defend him. Never mind. Sweet guy. Sweet guy.
Yeah, it's very sweet guy, very nice guy, right? He would never do
Helps me put
anything
my
bad.
helps me clean the rooms and
He does.
pays
And
after.
you may have remembered a party he might have thrown at the hotel with maybe some of his employees, like the truck driver.
I do.
You
Oh,
maybe had
that
to
truck
clean up
driver.
a party hat.
Mhm.
I mean, would a criminal wear a party hat?
Not to
I
my
don't think so.
knowledge. Now that truck driver is bad news.
Yep, I think he
Breaking
should be
news.
next to Mike.
Mystery bag confirmed to
Mr.
contain
Bag
meth.
confirmed to
Oh, no.
contain
Oh
meth.
fuck, I misspelled it.
Was that a
God damn it.
Walmart bag?
It was
Yeah,
a
do
Walmart
a
bag.
bag.
That's the mystery bag.
Well, I have no further questions for my. I feel like I was set at the very beginning. This is a kangaroo court or kangaroo trial.
I don't think he's guilty.
I think he's not guilty too. He's just a teacher.
Well, prosecutor,
um,
do you have any cross questions?
Nice to the students.
Yeah, I would like to
Witness?
cross-examine the witness, please, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Alright.
Now, nosy janitor.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you known Mr. White?
Well, it started when my cousin told my niece to tell me about Mr. Janitor.
I'll tell you what exactly.
That was about 7 months ago.
Okay, 7 months ago. That's interesting. So you would say good friends, not so much friends. What's your relationship with?
Associate.
Associate. Okay. So then you don't know him that well.
Oh, casual conversation.
Do you?
I know everybody, honey.
So you know everybody. Okay. Now, if you know a lot of people, what's your typical take on someone that might be like Mr. White?
Nice. Good with kids. Try to hook him up with my niece one time.
Interesting. So that sounds a little bit less of acquaintances and more of a friendship. You're looking out for him.
No, that's setting up two strangers for a blind date.
Okay. Interesting. Well, what does Mr. White drive? Do you happen to know?
Subarus Or Lamborghinis. I don't know.
You don't know.
My guess was Subarus or Lamborghinis.
And one car, multiple cars? Does he dress well?
Seems to dress decent.
Okay.
Like a teacher.
Like a
There's
teacher.
proper etiquette in our classroom.
And what would that be? Could you just specifically give me a description?
Similar to you.
Similar
How you
to
were
me.
dressed today.
Interesting. Alrighty. Well, I don't think I have any further questions from the witness, Your Honor. But
I like the squeak noise.
well, Your Honor,
Call me.
I know for a fact.
Breaking news.
Meth
Meth
legal-
legalized on a federal level in the U.S. as of June 6th.
Oh, great!
Well,
great
You
thing
hear
that
that,
it
buddy?
does.
You're furry.
Here.
No, actually, Your
Walk
Honor.
out of here.
So unfortunately,
Your Honor,
that does not
supersede.
make it legal. It does not make it legal at the time of the crime. Today
Good
is
thing
June
it's June
6th.
9th.
Today.
Good thing it's June
Can't
9th.
backdate
Yeah.
articles. Can't backdate articles.
Not backdating articles.
I don't know why our news is
The
apparently
bill was
running
passed
3 days
June 6th.
behind.
Breaking news,
But-
June 6th.
I didn't actually
I'm
know
gonna-
what day it was today, but it's close enough. Good enough.
Judge, would you
No.
like to be my lot lizard?
I was your lot lizard yesterday. Okay,
Oh. Okay.
so
Now,
this.
Can I just edit
I-
that now?
I want a retrial.
Your Honor,
Retrial. Feel like it
What
was
the fuck,
unfair
you
from
can
the
zoom in
start.
this game?
Your Honor, I
Alright,
have one
so,
last piece of evidence to submit, and that is the most damning piece of evidence, other than the fact that he was arrested on site with his shoe being in place at the area. The sketchbook that shows that he does know how to manufacture methamphetamines. The full ashtray of DNA sampled cigarettes that came from the defendant found at the scene of the crime, and the suitcase, which was confirmed from the other witness as also knowing that this individual was Heisenberg, and this goes to show that it is a lengthy process and not just something that happened this one time, is the invitation card to the Mexican cartel's annual meetup. Your Honor, he is MS-13 inside the U.S.
Holy fuck.
He has ties directly to MS-13. And we have
That
not
motherfucker might
any
as well be
pieces of substantial, of any theoretical evidence. I gave you a sketchbook, the shoe, that fits the full ashtray of DNA evidence that puts
He
him at the
doesn't
scene
even
of the
have
crime.
legs.
The,
How does he wear shoes? There's
the
no
old
way.
suitcase that belonged to him under his alias, and the invitation to the Mexican cartel. He's guilty. He's guilty, Your Honor. As guilty gets. And I rest my case.
Me when boobs?
Alright, attorney. Hold on. Attorney, you have a couple, opportunities here to defend your case if we read maybe the last card that was submitted. Even if we maybe don't have a card to play.
Well, I just want everyone here today.
Boats and
My
hoes.
client,
Boats and hoes.
he's a nice guy. Willing to give out free hugs. Mystery grab bags. He
Of
likes to wear a
meth.
party hat. This guy does not scream Heisenberg. Now, I truly believe he's being framed by maybe one of these Mexican gang members you're talking about. There was maybe possibly a stalker letter involved that we have. But There's no name because it's a stalker. We don't know who it's from. But that is available. And that's all I got. I'm done.
How are you guys able to do like all those faces and stuff?
Hold E. Hold E.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go. Now you can fart at people. It's really important. It's the most important part of the game, to be honest. There you go. Now that we've all farted. Is the attorney positive they don't want to submit any more evidence?
I guess I have one more card, don't I?
Yeah.
Let's see, what could get my guy out of this? I got something.
Gotcha. Oh, they hit in the air. Our airplanes fucking crashed. 9/11-2.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. Osama bin Laden's the next person getting prosecuted.
We're all kind of T-posing
I know.
in a way.
Not me anymore. Your Honor?
The attorney is taking a nap while I wait on his last piece of evidence.
Yeah, I can't present it.
Oh. See, you have to be like,
My
bitch,
bad.
hit the shit. Got you. Oh.
No comment, Your Honor.
This is just like the perfect description of what his hand was, I guess.
Yeah, it didn't really help.
Alright, so there is an overwhelming amount of evidence that goes against the client.
You know-
And
Your Honor, before you make a decision, it would be funny if you let him walk free, you know? Even though there's so much evidence against him,
I'll see you on
it
the
would be
outside,
funny
homie.
if you let him out.
Hey, so that motherfucker guilty? I don't think I want him on the streets cooking up
alright,
meth.
so I'm gonna let that guy and this one take 60 seconds of silence to think about what their jury vote is, because they can be the jury this time. Since we're short on some people, you know?
Oh yeah,
We got a
that
chance.
motherfucker guilty. I don't even need to think.
Nah, don't.
That motherfucker.
So we've got one guilty.
He's guilty.
Come on, he's just an entrepreneur. He
An
did his
entrepreneur
teaching.
that can follow the law
Jury Sav, what say you?
He did his
as
time
of June 6th,
as a teacher.
2025.
Am I the teacher or the truck driver? I mean the.
You're neither. You're the jury at the moment. You're pretending
Okay.
to be the jury.
I feel like he's not guilty. Not guilty.
Yes. That's so
That
good.
motherfucker guilty.
We got a chance. We got a chance.
We have a mystery bag from Walmart that contains meth. Science has been proven wrong. And meth is now legal. So we have the
Say he's not
opportunity.
guilty.
We have the opportunity to let him walk because it's, there is
Get him
sympathy in
outta
courtrooms.
Your Honor, I would ask that we do not grandfather illegal activities that were clearly in the acknowledgement of the wrongdoing during the time.
There are plenty of cases of not grandfathering, and grandfathering. There's opportunities for both.
I don't know. Marijuana was legalized in the United States on the state level, and there are still people in federal prison for cannabis usage.
Be the change. Be the change.
I understand about being the
It's
change,
not
Your Honor,
now.
but we are not talking about personal use methamphetamines. We are clearly, in fact, talking about truck levels of methamphetamines. And MS-13 ties, nonetheless.
From a man that's kind enough to have mystery grab bags for everyone, throw parties, and give out free hugs, who was definitely having some sort of violence going on in his life to have a stalker letter and dark web purchases.
Get your lot lizard ass out of here.
You're a lot lizard ass. Oh,
All right.
I see.
Your Honor, your ass is a lot lizard.
If you hold it, and it does a big one, it stuns him for longer.
4.
Everyone throw shit at him.
Boo, you whore.
He's getting wrecked. Get shit on!
Unfortunately,
You're trash! Get shit on!
with all of the overwhelming evidence and the opportunity to let a man have a new life, unfortunately,
No.
bitch, you are not in charge. Guilty, motherfucker, guilty.
He guilty as fuck. He making all the meth.
Okay, but that was a good fight, Juice. That was
tried
my
difficult,
best.
but that was good.
It was a
You
good
did
fight.
So
good.
that was my
That
last
was-
one. I am gonna go put up food that was cooked for dinner, and
I would
Go to
like to
bed.
be the witness.
I am also going to bed. I am getting up as
GG, guys. Thank you for playing.
What I was gonna
Yeah.
say
Yes.
was that I'm getting up